Hmm, hmm, hmm. Let's see how this whole thing looks. If I just send... Ah. There we go. Now I'm allowed to say that Destiny is a dead game? Well, not quite yet. You know, the final update is still gonna get some life into that. But yeah, officially, Destiny has come to an end. It is what it is. Hey, Polly. How are you taking the news about Destiny dying? Happy about it? Angry about it? Sad about it? Don't give a fuck about it? What's your stance on it? Since the... Nothing super emotional. This wasn't too surprising. Fair enough. Same here, really. Writing them all down. Wrong book, Grim. Wrong book. Not the middle. Hey, Endless. Hey, how you all doing? Welcome, welcome. Yep. More glad, to be honest. Update looks nice and there's Pantheon 2.0 to send the game off. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially Age of Triumph that the Destiny 1 had. Although, to be fair, let's be honest, Destiny 3 isn't happening anytime soon, so... But hey, at least the game is gonna be left in a decent state, you know? Yisang's 4th March Flame will be the next thread spin. Yeah, it was in the... it was in the trailer for Outis. Wasn't even sure if I was about to get the next expansion anyways. Renegades was fun, but nothing mind-blowing. I'm surprised that people even stuck around long enough to play, you know, Renegades and Age of Fate, but... eh. They're trying to make all the shit egos tolerable. Yeah, I think that's quite literally the whole point. That's what that's what the director said during the live stream when he was announcing all of that stuff. So now I don't need to think about it. Well, the good part is that... Aw, you love me? Thank you! I mean, it's nice to see you guys hang out here and watch me do stupid shit in these games. But yeah. But yeah, FOMO being gone from Destiny is definitely a good thing. But if Destiny 3 comes out, it's gonna be even worse. I feel it. But yeah, start off the stream with a nice cold one. Alright. What were we doing? Imagine loving a sad VTuber streamer, SMH. At least people know what love is, Pali. You've continued being a bitter old man ever since you started playing Destiny. I hate you, Mr. Streamer. I'll watch you out of spite. With love, though. Still, there's a little bit of love out there, so yeah. Yes, I'm bashing your fandom. Fight me. I don't need to fight you. If I wanted to, I could just time you out. I have the power here. I am the god. A small god, but still. I have my small domain that I'm capable of controlling. If I really wanted to, I could. Okay, who was it? That's the loser's way? No, that's the way of the person who knows how to moderate his own chat. Okay, so... I think I already have all of the IDs, so I don't really need to go and build any books. 1v1 Gambit stream. My guy, I wouldn't even be able to find a single person playing Gambit. And Destiny is not exactly on my PC right now. And that's 200 gigs. Free space. Okay, invitation, right? Zwei section 6. Lulu 1. Mars 1. There we go. Okay. I don't remember much from what we were doing last time. Is it that large? Dang, it bloated. I know. I've applied for a new job. If I get the job, I'm going from weekly pay at 12 bucks to bi-weekly, max 40 hours, 15 to 16 in an hour. Nice. Nice, that's really cool. Hold on. I think I need to squish the chat, because the chat is fucking humongous. I need to make the alert box a little bit smaller. Didn't realize how big it was gonna be. Yeah, for all of yours information, I've updated the chat things, so now it should show if anyone is, you know, saying stuff on YouTube as well. So you guys can actually know what the fuck is going on. Ryoshu loves my large size, don't shrink me. No, you're getting Arayashiki'd. Forget about your large size. Woo! Yeah! Nice. Okay, hold on. Font settings, message settings. No love for kick. I think he would fit in there. I'm thinking about, you know, starting a channel there as well. Might as well. Why not? Would be a little bit more. Okay, how do I make it small? Fuck all that. I mean, it's just another platform, same as Twitter, same as, like, Instagram and other shit. Where's the issue with that? Okay, wait, how the fuck do I make this shit smaller? Hey... Can I make it smaller? Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna make it tiny like this instead. You're getting shrunk. Good enough. I'll figure out how to do the other shit later. Okay. Boom. Send invitation.
본격적인 선발대가 구성되게 됐어. 그중에는 산, 줄리아, 너희 둘도 포함되어 있고.
We have a lineup of the search team, and you two are in, Sam and Julia.
이제야 다시.
I'm finally heading back to the library. Yeah, let's go retrieve the books of Mars and Lulu and come back safely. We don't need Kaiju chat. Kaiju chat is a bit too big. No. Don't forget, while our main objective has been decided as retrieving the books of Mars and Lulu, thanks to the coincidence of interest between Sun and the Association, we should still try to secure as much information as possible, meaning we should collect as many books as we can. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
이제 와서 내가 물어보는 것도 우습지만 치안 의뢰 전문인 츠바이에서 왜
I know it's a silly question to ask, but why is Vi, an association specializing in peacekeeping and security, deciding to set up a search team of all things to enter the library?
그걸 아는 사람이 이곳에 와서 애걸복걸한 거야?
Why did she come begging to us in the first place if you knew all that?
그건
That's because it was the only place I could count on. Aw.
그것밖에 없어서 그랬어.
Well, now you're desperate for help. Maybe you shouldn't have risked your employees to begin with.
네 두
Dumbo. What about your younger brother?
내 동생은
My brother is...
아니다.
Never mind.
아무튼
Once again,
미안하고
I'm
고마워.
sorry for the trouble and thanks again for the help. Son.
뭐 너도
Anyway,
어쨌든
since
시발
you're
협력사고
running an
쓰면
affiliate office, I suppose it's okay to tell you this.
도시 악몽급으로 지정된 뒤틀림 현상.
The distortion phenomenon, classified as an urban nightmare. I'm sure you've at least heard of it, even if you haven't seen it yourself, right? Oh, so this is the first time they're actually introducing distortions. Okay. Wait, was Distortion Detective before or after Library? Which released first? Because I'm not sure. I haven't got my hands on the Distortion Detective at all yet. Probably should. My internet is being a bit bitchy today, so I don't know. Maybe messages are not even coming through for some reason. That would suck. It's an anomaly that has been happening throughout the city ever since the White Nights and Dark Days.
확실히 빈도는 낮아도 무작위의 사람들이 괴물로 변하고 있고 각각의 개체마다 처리조차 쉽게 감당이 안 되는 사건.
The frequency may be low, but people are turning into monsters at random, and each individual occurrence is a huge pain to deal with.
알아. 처음 발생한
Yeah,
뒤틀림
I
현상은
know.
피아니스트로 인해
The pianist, the first reported case of this phenomenon. It ended up killing 80% of District 9's population. Distortion Detective came first, if I remember correctly. Okay. So then this is not the first time we were introduced to distortions. Okay.
너무 갑작스럽게 발생한 일이라.
I heard that it was so sudden. The Hana Association had to dispatch one of the colors immediately after realizing the severity of the situation.
맞아. 아직까지 뒤틀림이 발생하는 원인에 대한 마땅한 단서도 없어.
That's right. Yet we still don't have any clues to track down the cause of this phenomenon.
단서라 해봤자 엘사였던 로보토미사의 증발과 그곳의 둥지를 기점으로 발생한 백야 흑주 정도니까.
The most we have is the sudden disappearance of L Corp and the White Nights and Dark Days, whose starting point was in the corporation's nest.
그런데
Zwei suspects that the library may be one of the keys to understanding the distortion phenomena.
추측을 하고 있어.
동료에게 듣기로는 자기가 맡던 치안 구역에 위험 요소는 없었는데 갑자기 거주민의 몸이
A co-worker told me a similar story. Said a resident in the area they were peacekeeping was suddenly distorted and transformed into a four-legged beast, even though there weren't any signs of danger or anomaly nearby.
다행히 한 자릿수 정도의 사상자 선에서 처리할 수 있었지만
Thankfully, they managed to take care of that creature before the death toll could hit 2 digits.
그리고 식당 종업원이
So at 9.
그런 식인
9 people died. Good.
그런 괴물로 바뀌었다고도 들은 적 있어.
Cover it up more. And also heard that a restaurant clerk turned into a man-eating sandwich monster? Something like that one time.
츠바의 치안 유지의 뒤틀림 현상은 확실히 존재하는 위험이고
I think I understand now.
단서가 될 수
So,
있다는 거구나.
the distortion phenomena is clear and apparent threat to Zwei's peacekeeping activities, and they expect the library to hold a clue for resolving it.
그거야. 불행 중
You got that right.
아직까지
Fortunately, there haven't been any cases of the phenomena that's nearly as devastating as the pianist so far.
나오지 않았지만 말이야.
Pianist. This has got to be like almost like an aberration of the silent orchestra. At least in some way.
아무튼 당분간은 치바이에서 도서관에 대한 상황을 지켜볼 생각인 것 같아.
Penis.
도서관 말고도 짐작 가는 곳이 꽤 있어서 높은 등급의 해결사가 배치되지는.
Thank you, Grim, for your input. We, of course, needed that specifically. The most hilarious... That's the distortion name. Penis. Yep. It looks like Zwei is going to keep an eye for the library for a while. Though, there are several other suspects they need to investigate as well, so we won't be getting any high-grade fixes.
이 정도 지원이면 충분해. 고마워 이서돌아.
This is more than enough help. Thanks, Isadora.
몇 번이고 말했다.
I said I'm just doing my job. It's not like I'm doing you a favor or anything. Tiny fact, it's been states that the pianist would be comparable to a... It has been stated that the pianist would be comparable to a WoW level Abno. So... WoW, but not... What's the name? Brain, work please. Not Aleph. That. How am I so bad? She dark on my pianist until I white. Yeah. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Also, my internet is being a little bit fucky, so the messages don't really get onto the chat and stream. Forgive all that. Hopefully it'll get resolved soon enough. Like, the stream itself is not affected, but yeah. Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Very loud. Sure you are. You have my thanks as well, Isadora.
준비하자.
Let's get to it.
정말 그런 거야?
Is that really true?
뭐가?
What is?
저 녀석들이 말하는
The things they said about the library.
백야 흑주와
Is this place really all connected to stuff like White Nights and Dark Days, L Corp, and the distortion phenomena?
솔직히 난 이곳이
I'm frankly not even sure where we are in the city, though.
그렇다면
Isadora, my beloved. Isadora is cute. I like her twin tails. What if I said it is?
그렇다면 이런
If you said it is... I'm not sure I get what you mean.
백야 흑주처럼
It's extremely rare for an incident to encompass the city like the White Nights and Dark Days did.
날개가 혼자 자폭하는 건 몇
There have been some cases of wings falling apart on their own, but those only affected their own nests at most. Elcop was something else entirely.
그 일주일은 도시 전체가 잠에 든 것 같았으니까.
It's like the whole city fell asleep for a week. Wings? Yes, chicken wings. KFC.
뭐가 달라지는데?
Good stuff. Her key page also has my favorite appearance. I would... right now my internet is a bit fucky, so the music might not come through right now. You know? I don't know why. Bar my the alley and fly my wings. I don't know what is wrong with the internet. I'm really hoping it's gonna all work out eventually. Let's say that the library really is related to the White Nights and Dark Days. What does that change?
그래 그래. 뭐가 됐든 내가 할 일이 다
Nothing, I guess. My work is still gonna be the same. Shitternet. Indeed. Very shitternet.
이곳이 도서관이구나. 이런 방식으로 공간 이동이 이루어지다니.
So, this is the library. Transportation method is almost like a singularity. Yeah. The director of the library will soon come and greet us.
엔젤라.
Angela, was it?
환영합니다, 손님. 전 도서관
Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
이미 알고 계신 것 같아요.
Though it appears that you already know who I am.
우리는 마스와 루루의
Tomorrow
집을
work
회수하러
at 115. Fuck. Yes, you work at 115. Would this work? Nope. Internet is still a little bit fucky. We're here to take back the books of Maz and Lulu.
네.
They are here indeed.
도서관에서 원하는 책을 얻거나 자신이 죽고 책으로 환원된다.
We can get the books we want or die and turn into books ourselves, right?
네, 그렇습니다.
That is correct,
초대장에 적혀 있는
as it is written on the invitation.
벽 보고 이야기하는 것 같아. 마치
It's like I'm talking to a wall. She's so robotic.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수
Eh,
있기를.
immediately got upsetty about that. May you find your book in this place. Okay. Who do we want to start with? Let's go Roland, Bong Bong, and Hunter. Why not? Remaining acts. Uh-huh, okay. Yeah, let's just start with them and go from there. Lolumb. Lolumb. Try to break, Bong Bong, yes. Okay. Let's remember how all of this works. You've got 3... Okay, let's start off with commandeering on you. What are you hitting with? 1 to 8. I'll hit you with a rampage. If you win, that's good. And I think I'll hit you with a rampage as well. Nice, a stagger. Ooh. Nice. I'll break Bong Bong. Oh no. Bong Bong run. Bong Bong run. When I saw the lattice work of scars... Alright. Why am I trying to read these? I already read them. Single ally. Take less damage. After 3 successful targets, do more damage. Gain... I'll take urging on Lowland. Okay, who are you attacking? You're attacking Hunter. And you're attacking Hunter with a kind of a boring attack. So I'm gonna hit you with that. Roland, you are hitting this one with overpower, and you're hitting this one with overpower. Let's go. Nice stagger. Okay. Okay, Hunter, you gotta retaliate on that, I think. You'll hit them with a nimble assault, and you will hit with... just delete that one with a rampage. Let's go. Okay, 1 down. Ooh, that was good. Retaliate was awesome. After, I'll take Pale Hands and put them on Roland again. Just more reliable. Just hit him with, like, the easy hits. Really? The damage resist is so strong, that happens. Okay, fine. Just use the lowest price stuff. Because I feel like it. Boom. First act complete. Yep. Let's go, next act. I'm still gonna go with them. Wait until we get to the Dawn office. I'm waiting. Okay, so you will overpower this. You will shield this, I think, and you will take commandeering on that one. Mm-hmm. The selected librarian dies at the end of the third scene, after which this page was chosen. Gain 4 strength, endurance, haste, and protection each scene until death. All stagger damage reinstates. Resistances change to ineffective. Oh. Aha. Defensive dice gain 1 to 2 power, receive 3 to 5 stagger damage when hit. I'll just take that. Protection next scene. I'll hit you with that. Handling work. On clash win, so I need something that I can guarantee a win on this clash. I will overpower you, because that works. And I will retaliate you. Screw you, bud. Nice. Good stagger, baby. Okay, you're going to rampage the bottom one. Silent Knight. You're going to deflect this one. You'll overpower. Okay, so far so good. What are you being attacked with? And 2, 4, 3, 5. One week until Althas slimes at Kirmael for losing a clash. No. That's only gonna happen if Kirmael loses the clash. Which she won't. Imagine you bring Altus with that ID into just a story fight where a normal Kira is involved in a fight. And she just, like, by instinct deletes her as well. Ooh, beautiful. Chat disappeared in general, great. Well, my chat-ass daughter lose her clash, so I have to rip off my studded belt, Leviathan, and give her a worse ass whooping than she's ever gotten. Sheesh. What did she do to you? Okay, so that's 2 to 4. keep it fresh with you. Middle team idea. A normal middle team, but on the first backup slot is Arya Shu, so if Autis kills Ishmael, Arya Shu kills Autis. That would work. Okay, just delete. Can my internet get fixed? This also kills her, by the way. Or Ricardo Cliff just uses Kate against Althais. Imagine Ricardo Cliff just decides, you know what? Altis is right. Fucking kill Ishmael. I'll hit... Ooh, with non-stop assault. You I'll hit with... Oh wait. You're the only one I can actually clash with. And you can hit... But you can only hit with loosen up. Fine. Okay, one down. Two down. Easy fight. Didn't even need to think. Gained Book of Distortion. Wait, what? What do you mean Book of Distortion? The library is located in the source of the White Nights and Dark Days. I touched up the headquarters of L-Corp, the center of it, for my own use. I have no comment to make on the distortion phenomena that apparently started occurring afterwards. I have little to no information about the phenomena either. Though, I do have a guess. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. You were curious about it earlier, weren't you? I was created as a mechanical secretary to assist the manager of Lobotomy Corporation. I was designed to look like a human, feel emotions, make evaluations and judgments based on those emotions. It's as you suspected. I was born in secret, violating the AI Ethics Amendment. I never got to make my own judgment, funnily enough. I had to read the same script over and over for 1,000,000 years. All for the success of a single project. Make a comment of, what do you mean 1,000,000 years? Huh? The play that never seemed to end finally concluded one day, and the White Nights and Dark Days happened as a result. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know who came up with that insane plan, but thanks to them, the distortion phenomena started wreaking havoc on the city at random intervals. Ordinary people would turn into monsters all of a sudden, and they'd kill everything inside. And the first ever case of the distortion, boy, was that a hellscape. It happened without any oncoming sun as a district that everyone believed to be relatively safe. I like how there's many branching teams for Season 7. Yeah, there is the House of Spiders team. There is the Sinking team. I feel like there is enough for each keyword to actually go about. But yeah, there is the finger teams. There's the fisting team.
게다가 그냥 죽이는 것도 아니고 예술적으로 죽여댔거든.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Are we finally back? Is everything working fine? Ring Bleed team, Sinking team, Middle team, the House of Sparta Massacre team, Future Tremor and Burn team. Or not. Maybe it's not fully fixed. Okay, I think my internet is getting a little bit better. Eventually it will fix itself, I hope. There's also the Poise team. Yup. The Massacre was workabout too.
붙여진 이름이 피아니스트였으니까.
It was named the Pianist for a reason. What more could I say?
어쨌든 이야기해줘서 고마워.
Anyway,
네 입장에서는
thanks for telling me all that. Must have been a sensitive topic to you.
예상보다 놀라지는 않네.
You aren't as shocked as I expected.
뒤틀림을 통해서 나온
The
괴물은
monsters created from the distortion did give off a suspiciously similar vibe to this library and its caretakers.
너도 너대로 마음고생.
You must have gone through a whole lot of distress in your life.
그나저나 다음이 문제야. 치바이를 어떻게
Anyway,
움직이고
what comes next is the problem. What can we do to lure us by here?
이 책을 쓰도록 해. 내 나름대로
You can use this book.
뒤틀림 간의 관계를 정리해봤어.
I tried writing down the relationship between L-Corp and the distortion phenomena. It should be quite valuable to them under these circumstances. So that's what she meant about what the game meant by you got the Book of Distortions. Burn books. Can I burn the Book of Distortion, please? Okay, so what book did I get? Sun? I got Sun and Julia. Gambling. Got Julia, got Sun. There's also breed porn. Ah yes, of course. How could I forget my favorite kind of porn? The breed porn. Yep. Shouldn't I have gotten the book for the other girl? Or was she not in the fight? That falls what? Hagmail. Isadora didn't go. Ah. And Hagshu. Hags are the future. That is the end goal for us. Oh, hold on. Is everything finally fixed? Yeah. Finally, the broken wings are out, so... There you go. Finally, they went through. Nudge to get me started. Fly broken wings to somewhere we can be free. Closer to our ideal. Once gentle soul, I watched as you rotted away. The mirror says that I still remember hope. You're doing what you love, Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? A genius, perfect job. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Again and again, we lock me down. I lock me down. We stake me to the ground. Book of Distortion. Can I burn it? No? Okay. But yeah, everything seems to be fixed. Good. Little dreams kill the camellias in me. Wouldn't it be easier to give it? Why are these hands chasing dreams out of my reach? Is my thirst the normalcy? Fly, perfect wings, where have you been hiding? Wing me to the mind that got us started. Fly, bro-kicked wings, show them who I can be. For the one last time, if you will. That's all. Okay, back to game. Yes, sir, I'm afraid San and Julia couldn't make it back. Requesting additional support. Isadora, what do you think the purpose of the library is?
지금까지의 정보에
From the information we've gathered so far, it's the accumulation of knowledge. Really? Accumulation of knowledge, you say?
도서관은 거래
The library simply offers a deal. It has no influence on the outside world. It only rewards or punishes those who entered.
승자는 원하는 책을 얻고
The winner can get the books they want, and a loser becomes a book that the library wants. Any linkage to the distortion phenomena?
뒤틀림과
That is unclear, sir.
하지만 어렴풋이
But
느껴지는
my
번호는
instincts suggest that it has to be related to the phenomena somehow. And why is that?
도서관의
The invitation to the library, its books, and the beings called librarians that reside there.
도서관이 지니고 있는
All elements of the library are similar to what we've seen of the distortion.
그 어떤
A
방법으로
common feature is that it's impossible to observe them for an analysis of their constituents or components. I want to be like Lai Hung. Dead? Why?
관측이 되지 않기 때문에 비교 분석이 안 되지만
We cannot carry out a comparative analysis because of this, but this inability to observe itself can be considered a common trait.
자네답지 않게 막무가내고
It's not like you to make such baseless claims, is it?
우리 육과에서는
Section 6 will not needlessly obsess over the library.
무턱대고
There is simply too much uncertainty for us to recklessly jump into the case. Headless? Or Western? Annoying? I want to be a thumb capo, a star of the pinky, a deliverer of the index, a great brother of the middle, and a maestro of the ring. A man of many talents, get with the program. From what I'm understanding is that you want to be fully fisted. I mean, if that's what you're into, I'm not gonna... No? If you want to be fully fisted, go do what do you need. It's fine.
치바이에는 하루에도 수백 건의 의뢰가 들어와.
The Spy Association gets hundreds of requests every day. A fair number of them are allocated to us at Section 6. By Pikachu specifically, yeah? So not only do you want to get fisted, you want to get fisted by a man. Fingered by the combo deal.
그것들을 무시하고 도서관에만 매달리기에는 자네의 주장은 빈약하다는
Fisting technique. Spread fingers. Ouch! I'm sure you understand that your claims are not compelling enough to make us give up all these requests in favor of the library.
알고 있습니다.
I am aware, sir.
알고 있음에도
And yet here you are, requesting additional manpower for investigating the library.
그렇다면 자네는
Are you sure you aren't simply using the alleged linkage to the distortion as an excuse to get revenge on the library or retrieve the books of your colleagues? The 5 rings of Ting Ting Fist. Well, ain't that a motherfucker?
지금 순간에도 사육
Even as we speak, syndicates like the Carnival are chewing our people's guts out in the open, and the likes of the musicians of Bremen are making modern art pieces out of the innocent citizens.
게다가 이것보다
Well, ain't that a motherfucker?
흐르고 있지. 우리는 그런 도시의 어둠으로
And there are yet more insane individuals looming over the city, no? And our duty is to protect our clients from such shade in the city, is it not?
알고
You are right, sir.
시바이의 경고가
Remember the slogan of our association?
당신의 방패.
Your shield, sir.
우리는
Exactly.
의뢰자의 방패가
Our role is to be a trusty shield for our client.
방패를
So
스스로
don't put
내리지
down that shield without good reason, got it?
않- 나가보게.
You may leave now.
예.
Will do.
이사도라.
Isadora?
예.
Yes?
서랍 속에 있는 이 초대장은
Did you happen to put this invitation in my drawer?
아니요.
No, sir. I haven't received any new invitations yet.
도서관의 위험도는 현재
What is the
어떻지?
current risk level of the library? Urban... What is it? Myth? Urban nightmare?
아직은 도시 전설이지만
Urban legend.
새로운 보고가 갱신될 때마다
I can't wait until I get to the thumb section of Ruina. I can't wait until I get to the thumb section of Rodia. But it has been slowly rising with every new report.
그런 건가?
Now I see.
책이야.
The Book of Distortion, is it?
이런 식으로 안
They've been using irresistible bait like this to attract their victims, haven't they?
불려갔던 거고.
Speaking of, hope we either get thumb units or a Leo association for this Walpurgis. Leo is already, like, Leo Association, the Fire Bastards, they're already normal units. If they're gonna introduce new, fire units of Leo Association, it's not gonna be a Walpurgis one. And thumb units, like, if a unit is already present in the game normally, it's going to be present in the game normally. They're not gonna use Walpurgis for that. They use Walpurgis for, offices that only appear in, like, library, for stuff that only appears in lobotomy, that stuff. That's what Walpurgis is for. It's not exactly for, the normal stuff.
덕분에 일이 수월해졌어.
Yes, because Leo associations are library guests.
먹고 있었잖아.
Yes, but Leo Association is also just a normal association that is present in Limbus. You do realize that, right? If they are going to add more of them, they're just going to be normal units, not Walpurgis ones. But you haven't seen the insane fucking drip the Leo Association has. It doesn't have to do anything with drip. It's literally just, okay, is it an ID or an office or whatever that is only present in this game and nowhere else? Yes? Okay, Adam. So far, let me think. Which offices were limited? Is it just Dawn office and Hook office? Aren't those the only two that are Walpurgis based? I'm pretty sure they are. I could be forgetting some, but there's a few specific Leo Association people that would be Walp, like, what's her name? The dragon. Not really. Think about it, we have Molar office, and they were not Walpurgis. We have two Olgas. We have two different alcoholic hag IDs. Do you realize that? And they didn't need Walpurgis for that. Things went rather smoothly thanks to your book. It's not something we can get from any of the guests we've had so far.
지금 상황에서
I
필요한
simply
것은
offered them what they needed the most at the moment.
나는
I am better than anyone at understanding the situation at hand and coming up with an appropriate response. Zhao. Grim, try not to speak about endgame stuff, challenge impossible. Well, sometimes people just do spoil. Bad, bad, bad.
그 말대로입니다. 치바이를 어떻게 해야
Precisely, ma'am.
되는데.
You surely did come up with a perfect solution to lure out the Zwei.
더구나 책을
Heck, if you can print out books right away, wouldn't it be nicer to just make a whole lot of them for ourselves?
내가 알고 있는 것에 대해서만 책을 펴낼 수 있어.
I can only write books about the things I know. I need more time to write another one too. I'm a bad boy. Well, that's why you're asking to be fisted by another man, I'm guessing, right? Also, finally, pause.
그런 거고요.
Oh, I see.
종종
So, can I ask for your publications from time to time then? No. These hands are only for women. No. Speaking of hands, my right arm is hurting a lot because I've been doing a lot of cosplay stuff. And I've been practicing doing like a gun twirl with the Solemn Lament shit. Those guns are so fucking big. They kept scratching my arm. Like, I actually have like a red, scratch mark on my forearm from that shit. Ugh. Annoying.
내 일을 도와주는 것이니 협력은 해줄게.
I'm willing to cooperate, since you're doing your job as my assistant. Just don't pester me too much.
예.
Sure thing, ma'am.
안젤라님의 일을
Mere servant such as I wouldn't dare commit such atrocity as bothering our mistress Angela. Oh no.
잘 풀릴 것 같아?
Do you think this will work out well?
치바이의 부장적으로
The director of a section in an association like the Zwei should be more than enough as our next step. The information he holds has got to be on a whole nother level from what we've collected so far.
현장도 오랜만이군. 자네도 그렇지 않은가?
Oh. It's been quite a while since I worked in the field. You haven't had any field work in a while too, no?
네, 그렇습니다.
You're right, sir.
이번 건이 무사히
If we can get this case resolved, we can finally get out of Section 6.
더 이상 수준 떨어지는
It's nice to be finally collecting information about distortion directly from the source, instead of having to get my hands dirty engaging with those lowly syndicates.
나도 자네도 언제까지
Neither of us should rot in Section 6 for the rest of our lives, wouldn't you agree?
예.
Yes.
동료의 복수도 이루고
We can get revenge on your colleagues, get a lead in the distortion phenomenon, and aim for a high position all at the same time. How fascinating is that?
이상하리만큼
Everything seems to be
모든 게 맞아떨어지네요.
Everything seems to fall into place too conveniently.
환영합니다, 손님. 전 이곳에
Greetings, dear guests. I'm the...
자네가 엔젤라군.
You must be Angela, director and librarian of your old namesake, right?
네,
Indeed.
그 말대로
It's just as you said.
보고로 듣긴 했지만
I've seen reports about you.
정말 인간이
But is it true that you are a machine, not a human?
이런
My, staying quiet won't hide it, girl. A machine must behave as a machine.
인간답게 행동했어야지. 이렇게나 일을
You've made quite a huge deal out of your little library.
무시하면서 인간이 아닌
It's rather troublesome to have non-human like you cause a fuss this big, you know?
월터 과장님.
Sir, I don't think we should provoke her any further.
부디 당신의 책을
May you
찾으실
find your book in this place. But yeah, you idiots are about to get your ass handed to you. I hope you understand that. Your ass is toast. Okay. Clink clonk. Okay, that's unfortunate. Books. I came in the books. Is that why all of the adult reading section was sticky? Yeah, You're gonna be paying for the damages, I hope you understand. The bill will be sent to your address next time. Staggered. Nice. I will not be paying. Oh, that's not up to you to decide. What are you hitting with? 1 to 6. Cute. Another stagger. Beautiful. Another stagger. Amazing shit. Retaliate. You're getting deleted. I can cook anything. And I can cook anything as well. One gone. Okay, number 4. I think you can just use the shield in this guy. Who are you? Sharp twice, easy. 2.5 channel points until I get to pick a solo unit. Oh yeah, nice. Better think it through. Hydrate, stretch, and posture check. Okay. That's a stretch, alright. Okay. Posture checked. We'll be doing classic Sinner Faust. LCB then. Interesting. Walter and Isadora. Just because I'm insufferable? I mean, it's still a cutie Faust. She's adorable. And I love her sweater. Her sweater is awesome. So, it's nice. Ah, shit, really? Alright, let's fuck with you like that. I will start with you, and I want to retaliate against that. And overpower you. That was a nice retaliate right there. Ow. Ow. Stop. Defensive dice gain... Oh yeah. Commandeering. Mm-hmm. Fend this if you can. And non-stop assault on your ass. Ow. Ow. Stop hurting poor Hunter. Retaliate. I'm just gonna hit you with that. And yes, we're keeping it fresh. Trying to overpower you. Alright, off to work. Have a good day at work. Thank you for dropping by, Grim. Okay, I want to get rid of the guy above first. But I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm gonna have to rampage you. I want to try to get this guy down as soon as possible. Ow, I'm staggered. No, stop. Okay. Fucking great. Oh, awesome. I guess that. Okay. Endure. Ow, ow. Okay, she's almost down. I can take her down soon. You got a 3B. So I'm gonna use Retaliate, actually, on that guy. What are you using? Sharp Slice? Just to... Ah, I can only use a Keep It Fresh on you. Ah, you only have a 1. So I guess I'm loosening up. Ah. Okay, that guy's gone. You know, it's kind of crazy, the fact that the one who is still standing strongest out of everyone in this fight is the random NPC without a name. Both of the main ones are fucked, but this one... The nameless enemies are somehow the most resilient. Very much looks like it. Okay. That was clean. Gained Book of Lobotomy Corporation. Can I burn it? Zwei Section 6. Book of Isadora. Book of Walter. Nice. Curtains closed.
기계답다는 건 뭐야?
What does it mean to behave as a machine?
그
Boy, not this topic again.
전에도 진리대로
Someone I used to know loved to say that phrase.
말했듯이 감정과 지성을 지닌
Like I told you before,
더 이상 만들어질
making machines with emotions or sapience is forbidden.
윤리적인
Even if one were to be made, the head has long settled the ethical implications and all that.
감정을 지닌 기계는
That means they've decided on a solid answer for the long-standing question. How is machine with emotions different from a human?
감정과 지성을 지녔던
Their answer being,
인간과 다른
even if a machine carries emotions and intelligence and is nearly identical to a human in every aspect, it is still a machine by birth. Machines should always be below humans.
그러므로 같이
Therefore, it is now forbidden to create sapient machines as they can disrupt the proper judgment of societal values. Furthermore, all existing sapient machines may be subject to termination regardless of ownership. In short, machines are machines and humans are humans. Machines exist solely to solve humans, is what they were saying.
도시의 사람들은 그렇게 생각하기로
That's the mindset people in the city decided to have.
고철덩이에 인간 뇌를 처박은 것은
Where would human brains stuffed in heaps of scrap metal belong?
어쨌든 그건 인간이야.
Those would still technically count as humans. Some might consider them defiled.
그를 인공
I wonder who. And others might look down on them, but brains themselves are natural.
아무튼 무슨 말인지
You
알겠지?
get what I'm saying?
누군가의 뇌의 구조를
What about an
정상적으로 복사해서
electronic copy of a human brain?
그건 기계야.
That would be a machine, since it's not born human.
내가 봐도 왜
To be frank, I don't really get these standards either.
태생이 인간이라는
I guess
것이
birthright matters to them the most.
그게 인간이라는
Maybe
점을
it's a defensive reaction born out of the urge to preserve humanity as a species.
불공평하네.
That's unfair.
공평한 게 어디 있겠어?
Nothing is ever fair in this world.
그래. 다들
You're right.
불공평하고
It seems everyone lives with a share of unfairness they must bear. Now you're talking like a city dweller.
그렇네.
Malkuth gets an upgrade, but first burn books. Who do we got? Three Walter books. Three Isadora books. Noise. Burn. Oh, is that a gold? Oh, did we get some? Oh, nice. 2 Walter pages and 3 Isadora pages. Damn. She do be a cutie. Those twin tails are... And their cards are fucking stacked. Holy. That, like, this 2 coste is better than, like, Rampage in almost every sense. Does Walter have speed? Speed, yeah. Walter has speed, which means 2 slots for abilities. Okay, where is Malkuth? Malkuth is here. She's so far multiple speed key pages. Yeah. Which, I mean... Key page. Walter. Yes, Quip Walter. Lulu does not have one, but she is cute. Okay, let's equip some stuff for Malkath. I would like a good retaliate, a commandeering, now blade whirl, suppress, combat preparation. Fend this off if you can. Overpower. This, and there is the 1-point dodge somewhere. Actually, I'll take fence. That's really good. Okay. Okay, Griffin. Now guess what? You get some enhanced pages, or a page thing. Who was the other one? Yoon? No, not Yoon. It was the other single one. Tay? No. No, it wasn't Pierre. Who the fuck was it? Mars. Mars is the one. Oh. I will give Griffin the Mars one. Except for strong strikes, we are going to apply Blade Whirl. Yeah. Hell yeah. Not Invitation Library. Okay. Happy Teddy Bear. Oh. Would you like to play with me? I was too lonely. I think loved to play with people. Right. Hugging was his favorite thing, wasn't it? Feels refreshing to see you again. Affection. Reduce cost of nostalgic embrace of the old days by 1 after engaging in a clash. Timid endearment. Okay. 1 for 4. Let's go like that. When hit, inflict 1 to 3 burn to the attacker. Yeah. Malkath. Meowkalf. Okay, what the fuck is that? Also, the art style here is different in this fight specifically. Huh. Action, affection reduce. Oh, display of affection. 0. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's it. No, seriously, that's it. That's the whole fight. There was nothing interesting about it. Huh? Okay.
산더미야 말쿠트.
Phew. Got a ton of books for you, Marcus.
전에 제가 이야기했죠.
By the way,
이번
I told you before that it's my third life, right?
아, 그렇지.
Oh, yeah.
예전에 너
You've been thinking about your previous lives. So basically, the special attack was a 30-30 roll. Oh. Well, that's nice. So it was almost a guarantee that you are... Well, it was a guarantee that you are losing it. Huh.
최근 엔젤라
By the way, I heard from Angela that this place is related to Lobotomy Corporation somehow. Is that really true?
조금 정도가 아니.
Is that just related somehow? I was an AI in charge of the control team in Lobotomy Corporation.
AI?
AI?
인공지능?
As in artificial intelligence.
너도
Hold on a sec. You're an AI? Just like Angela?
제가 잘못
Sorry, my wording was a little off. I wasn't a real AI.
생전에 뇌를
I was a human whose brain was restored for a second chance, if anything.
순간 인공지능
Sheesh, I was worried for a second that this place violated the AI ethics amendment even more than just one time.
이상하지 않아?
The head could come burn this place to the ground at any moment if that were the case.
머리라면
You mean the institution that manages the city?
그래.
Yepper. That head.
뭘 하나 싶어도
I usually like to stay awfully quiet, but when they do have work, they're scarily thorough and quick about it. Or so I've heard, you know?
천연덕스러우시네요.
You're so casual, aren't you? I thought we were having a serious conversation here.
아, 미안.
Oh, oops. Sorry. I've gone through all kinds of stuff, so my priorities tend to be a bit unusual.
그렇다고 말쿠트님
It's not like I was trying to ignore the fact that you were saying or anything.
사과할게.
Malkath, I'm sorry if it made you feel bad.
롤랑도 참 특이한 성격이네요.
You have a rather unique personality, Roland.
이렇게 생각하는 것도 나름 생존
It's all part of my survival strategy.
그건 그렇고
Anyway,
로보토미사의 지휘
back to your past. You said you used to be the boss of the control team back in Lobotomy Corp, right?
맞아요. 제가 이래봬도
That's right.
역사를 담당하고
And
있잖아요.
now I'm in charge of history here, as you can see.
그래서 제 역사부터
So I started out by tracing back in my own history.
천천히
Very, very slowly.
들어주실래요?
Would you like to have a listen?
너무 길고 복잡한
Not a fan of long and convoluted stories.
이런 분위기에선 당연히
Hey, don't be such a mood killer. You're supposed to agree here.
그걸 알면서 왜
Well,
울어?
why bother asking if you're going to tell me a story anyway?
그럴 걸 알고 있네.
그렇네요.
You know, you got me there.
전 결함이 있는데
Anyway, I was ordered to work in Lobotomy Corp as the head of the control team, bearing all my flaws.
깨어나자마자
I was given a role to play as soon as I woke up,
지금까지의 자신이
not realizing who I truly was.
과거에 매듭짓지
But with my heart still aching from the unresolved pain and regret from my past, almost about to burst.
그렇게
Just like that, I kept doing inhumane acts for Lobotomy Corp.
다지만
I didn't even question what I was doing since it was all just work to me.
않았어요. 소명인 것
It felt like a calling even. The only thing guiding me was a vague feeling that something went wrong because I didn't try hard enough.
그리고 삐뚤어진
My twisted sense of effort pushed many into peril. I forced others into following my selfish standards, like a fretful child.
상당히 골치 아팠겠구만. 영문도 모르고
It
일을
must have been hard for you, being told to work like that without knowing what you were getting into.
로보토미에서 일하다 보니
Did your memories naturally come back after working Lobotomy Corp for a while, or
돌아왔다고 해야 할까요?
it's more like...
자연이
It'd be more correct to say I was reminded of them.
지금이 세 번째 삶이
My life at Lobotomy Corp was actually my second.
그리고
And when my emotions finally erupted while working there, I could remember my first life.
첫 번째 삶이 떠올랐죠. 내가 저지른
All the
실수와
mistakes and faults I had made, and regret.
왜 제가 노력에만
I could understand why I had been so obsessed with trying hard.
누군가에게 인정받고
Turns out what I really wanted was recognition.
내가 이만큼 노력하니
Look, I'm trying so hard, I'm a useful person. I never knew how to stand up without leaning on someone else.
기대야만 설 수 있는 사람이었어요. 그렇게 제
After I vented out all my emotions, the inner struggle that had been haunting me for so long finally dissolved.
두 번째 삶에서
I found redemption for my first life during my second life.
받은 거예요.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You did something wrong, which you regretted so much, and died, came back to life, and got another job. And a big lump of regret in your heart eventually got resolved in a turn of events.
간단하게 말하자면
I guess that's one way to put it.
잠깐.
Hold on for a moment.
있다고 쳐. 도시는 도시니까.
Let's say that everything else makes sense since it's the city we're talking about.
근데 누가 널
But who revived you and for what reason? Just to give you that enlightenment?
그럴 거예요.
Maybe.
제가
So that I can let out all my resentment and sorrow.
제가
That I can find redemption.
구원받을 수 있도록 말이죠.
입은 삐뚤어졌어도 말은 똑바로 해야지 말코트.
Don't delude yourself, Malkuth.
아, 깜짝이야.
Oh, jeez, you scared me for a sec. Were you listening to all this?
너를 구원하기 위해서.
Your salvation was never in his interest.
그 사람은
He only did
구원받기 위해서.
he only did it as a means to find his own redemption.
넌 나한테 이용당한.
I wasn't the one using you.
그 사람의 자기만.
It was him.
너희들이
He used
이용당한
all of you just to satisfy himself. I can't bear to hear any more of this nonsense.
헨젤라,
Angela.
이만 잠들어줘야 할 것 같아.
So I need you all to fall asleep.
왜 그런 표정이야?
What's with all those faces?
너희가 그토록 원하던 휴식일 텐데.
It's the rest you all long for.
그렇게 둘 순 없어요.
Can't let you do that.
지금까지
We worked so hard to make this happen.
노력이라.
Worked hard. How funny.
웃기네.
Would you really call what you've done hard work? We're not going to sit still and let you take away our light.
우리의 빛이라고?
Our light?
우리는 널 따르는 게 아니야.
You're not the boss. And I would never listen to you even if you were.
그래.
Of course you
그
won't.
사람을 따르고 있는 것이겠지.
You're still loyal to that man.
의미가 사라지도록 두지
I won't let you rob of the meaning I finally found.
역시 내 편은 하나도 없네.
No one is by my side as I expected.
그리 쓸쓸히 생각하지.
Do not feel so lonesome now.
내가 너와
I shall stand by your side if no one else wills to. Damn it, Bina.
끝까지
Even in the end, you're...
이것도 그자가 초래한 결과겠지.
This must be yet another consequence of his actions. I simply acknowledge all events as valid.
내가 눈물을 흘릴 수 있는
I would have shed a tear of gratitude for you if I could.
눈물 한 방울 떨궜을 거야. 네가 하는
Feel free to act upon your wishes.
엔젤라,
Angela,
욕망의
a machine consumed by desires. You cannot take this path.
되고 안 되고
I decide what I can or can't do now.
언제까지
You can't cling to Lobotomy Corporation forever.
넌 네가 누구
Aren't you interested in learning more about yourself or living your own life?
내 삶은
My life?
인류를 구원하기
It was to
위해서.
save humanity.
그래서
That's why I could willingly sacrifice my life.
썼던 거야.
It was for a greater cause.
바보 같게 짝이 없어.
What a bunch of idiots.
또 한 번 폭풍 휩쓸고 있는데.
Seems another storm's went by.
제 첫 번째 삶과 두 번째 삶 모두 사람들을 구하기 위해 바쳤어요.
I gave away my two previous lives trying to save people.
아직도 변함없이
I'm willing to do it again for a third time.
우리는 인류를
We withstood all those hardships and trials for the sake of humanity.
논란도
Do we look like idiots to you too, Roland?
나야 자세한 속사정을 알지 못하니까.
Well, it's not like I know enough of the details. Don't get this whole saving humanity thing either.
말코트니까
But if that's what
진심으로
you
구원을
sincerely
하면
hope for,
내가 무슨
who am I to
모든
judge?
소용이 있겠나 싶기도 하고.
당연히 진심이죠.
of course I'm sincere, right?
다 주세요.
Please leave me be for a bit. I need some time to think.
생각할 시간이 필요하니까요.
그래 보이네. 숨 좀 돌리고 있으라고.
Alright. You do look like you need some rest. Remember, deep breaths, okay?
그리고
Oh, and you don't have to be too courteous with me when we talk. Just thought I'd let you know.
어,
Yeah. Great. We're doing the same fucking thing again. Oh yeah, what's the progression path of Lobotomy Corporation? Oh, you see, you just go through emotional breakdowns of these people who work for you. Oh, nice. Cool, we finished this game. What's the next one? Library. Okay. What do we do to progress the story? You witness the emotional outbursts of the people who work for you. Fuck my life. I understand that that's the whole point, but it's like a bit too on the nose, no? Upon winning a clash, deal bonus stagger damage equal to the dice value with 20% chance. The combat page with the highest cost in hand is chosen. Using pages with the same name will decrease the cost of every copy of that page the character currently owns by 1. And Limbus is going with the same progression, kind of? Yeah, I mean, technically. Hello, Depressed Calculator. Welcome. How you doing? Well, we got the teddy bear done. And we got a Rose now. Well, let's see what we can give Rose. Key page. I'm alive. Well, that's good. That is very good. Tie-ins page. I guess I can give you a Lulu page. I think. Therefore you are. And Esau has a fight again. Another one? Wait. Combat pages. What do I give you? I'd like a dodge and strike for you at least. Maybe a freebie appetite. What else? I'd like some good level 2s. Here's an overpower. Here's mutilate. Handling work. I guess I'll give you commandeering, rampage, retaliate, and I need something of 1, I guess. I guess deflect, maybe? Oh god, no, fence. Fence is good. Okay, let's see. Yesod. What the hell do you want, mate? Also, Tom, I haven't even given you anything. Okay, Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. What do I give you? Well, I'll give you the Blade Whirl, I'll give you Suppress. Retaliate. Fun fact, only 2 pages conflict more burn than set fire. I don't even know which one set fire is. Oh, this one. Inflict 3 burn, deal 3 damage to self. Well, I hope that those pages are better than set fire, whenever I get to them. I'll give you handling work, that's pretty decent. I guess another commandeering wouldn't hurt. Inflict, yeah, inflict more burn. But I imagine they are much later into the game, right? Charge up, okay, still dodge and strike, and I'm gonna give you appetite, maybe? No, I'll give you loosen up. Loosen up is good. I'll give you deflect. And taste my flaming bat. Yep. All around helper. Ah, Reddit. Great. Oh, I know that little guy. He would spin around like crazy before flopping on the floor. This should not be difficult as long as we have clear information at that machine. Okay, let's see, what does it have? Repetitive pattern. Recognition. Restore 1 light after dealing 10 or more damage in a single scene. Aha. Okay, understood. Don't let them do damage to me. Okay, I think a good start... Okay, that's 2-2. Oh, they're all resting. Aha, so right now I actually do want to hit as hard as I can. Gain 4 strength and 1 endurance next scene. Hold on, since this one is just barely resting, The thing that I'm thinking I should do is actually gain 4 strength and endurance. This is gonna be a tough one to break. I'll hit you with Commandeer? No. Commandeering on you. You're gonna hit this one or that, and deflect on this one. That's about as good as I can get it. Violence. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1 and raise the maximum by 3. Okay, Tom, you're getting that. Let's see. Pro tip, to win you must drop the enemy's HP to 0. Thank you, I didn't know that. This is gonna come in handy. Let's see. Can I not have that card in the middle of the screen? Thank you. Pro tip, if you die, you lose. Ah, yes. People die when they are killed. Correct. 6666. Is there anything that I can... Nice stagger. Okay, that one should die. Ow. Okay, should still be fine for the most part. What do we have? Okay, they're both resting now. Awesome. 2-2. I'm gonna actually hit you fend off with this if you can, right? That's... Actually, no, I'll hit you with Rampage to start working on your stuff. What do you have? I'll hit you with Retaliate, and you will taste my bat. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. Now what do we got? Upon a successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis next scene. Oh, that's actually really good. I'm still gonna give it to you though. Okay, you're trying to attack. YOLO! Let's go. And I can only loosen up. But no, you are YOLOing first. Oh. I mean, I cannot really loosen up, so I'd rather try to win the clash with a YOLO. Fuck. Okay. Happens, I suppose. Well, that was an easy one. Still, the first fights, they felt a lot more complex and convoluted, I want to say.
책 배달이요. 이번엔 들어오기 전에 옷도 다듬었지.
Your delivery's here. Tidied up my clothes in advance this time too.
왔습니까?
Oh, greetings, Angela's lapdog.
참 아직도
Come on, still at it with it? GG. Yeah, it was a pretty easy one. Which one did I struggle at? Was it the murderer? No, I don't think it was the murderer. Was it Bloodbath? It was Bloodbath or Scourge Girl, I think. Could be wrong. I don't remember. I know I struggled on one of them. And I don't know why. Oh, because I kept forgetting to actually equip the good pages. That's why. Okay.
당신이 가져다 준 책들은 흥미로웠어.
The books you brought me last time were interesting, to say the least. I learned that the technologies employed in the back streets were interwoven in a disorderly manner.
쓰레기 더미를 이용한 조잡한
From crude equipment made of junk to clothes woven from antimatter, all kinds of technologies at various levels of advancement can be seen. Reddit was always one of the most simple abnos in both games. True, it was, but still, one of the abnormalities I struggled with, I don't remember which one. I haven't, the last time I played was a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I don't remember which one I actually struggled with. But I just like lost 3 or 4 times in a row, which was annoying. But Reddit was never one to be, you know, difficult. I really liked the Today's Face fight. I liked the idea that I had to time when to actually start the attack. That was a cool one. First tried that one. But, you know, this game still not even close to the headache that Lobotomy Corp was. Ugh. Don't even get me started on that again.
기술은 첨예하지만 그 혜택을 받을 수 있는 것은 소수.
There's cutting edge tech out there, but only few get to benefit from it. It happens, you're still learning. I mean, it's a basic card builder. For now, at least. I haven't seen anything too difficult. Deck builder, I mean.
자본에 따라 나뉘는 것이겠죠.
I assume wealth is the determining factor.
돈이 있는 자는 그 어떤
We are in an era where rich people don't have to worry about any disease.
치료비가 다양한
We have all sorts of cures now too. Granted, you have the cash to buy them.
특이점이라는
And then we have people playing God with those technologies called singularities.
로보토미의 특이점은
For now. Yeah, it'll be fine. That's a future me problem. What was Lobotomy Corp's singularity, by the way? The corp's gone now anyway, so no one's gonna sue us for spilling the beans. Just wait until you unlock the pachinko minigame. Excuse me? Okay, gambling isn't exactly a new thing to me. I play gacha games. I am a Limbus player, you gotta remember that. RNG is in my bones. But why the fuck? Please don't tell me there is an actual pachinko minigame here.
뻔뻔하게도 물으시는군요. 어차피
Aren't you shameless? Nah, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you.
거참 은근히 계속
Hey,
무시하네.
stop treating me like I'm an idiot.
성인 아니거든.
I'm not that stupid, you know?
로보토미의 특이점은 인간의 마음.
Lobotomy Corporation Singularity was physically manifesting the human mind, an abstract concept,
도서관도 같은
converting human emotions to physical energy in the same vein as the library. After Legend, the game expects you to know how to play with you seem to do. I'm assuming once I actually get to the Legend threat level of the library, the game starts being difficult, is what I'm getting from this. There's a couple of difficulty spikes, but the game's difficulties is greatly exaggerated. Hello, Gebra! Oh, welcome! Oh, thank you for the follow, immediately. Welcome, welcome! Human emotions can be interpreted as a complex mass. That mass is built up through experiences. When emotions are heightened enough, a page will be chosen. A spot is reserved for a person's book. It is a comprehensive manifestation of their ego. As the battle becomes fiercer and the combatants get agitated, the egos will grow intense and allow their mental states to be physically expressed.
마음이 물리적으로 발현한다.
Physically manifesting the mind, huh? As a Steam review says, the game is easy if you know how to read. You don't. Hey, I've been doing good at that part. Before actually starting the fights with the abnormalities, I read their passives. Even though these past 2 fights, the passives didn't kick in at all to begin with, but I'm trying. And I wouldn't be able to do floor 15 runs in Limbus if I didn't read. That's kind of the prerequisite.
확실히 뒤틀림하고 냄새가.
Certainly seems similar to the distortion.
뭐라고 하셨습니까?
What did you just say?
아니야.
Oh, nothing.
말이지.
Just a bit of a monologue.
특이점은 특이점이네. 대단한
Anyway, that sure sounds like a singularity, alright? Impressive indeed.
그래서 오히려 궁금해.
You know, makes me wonder. Naka said you guys were part of a project that aimed to save humanity, right?
그렇습니다.
That is true.
도대체 구원할 게
What
어디 있다.
kind of saving was that all about, really?
뭐 돈이라도 하나
Make money rain from the sky or something? That'd save everyone for sure.
그런 가짜는 방법이 아닙니다.
It can't be compared to such ridiculous nonsense. And you have no right to talk so lightly about the sacrifices we made. Whoa, whoa, alright, calm down now. Sheesh.
뭔 말을
Can't even crack a joke around here.
우리는 마음을 치료하고자 했습니다.
We sought to cure the mind.
카르멘이라는 사람이 있었죠.
Carmen was the leader of our research team.
카르멘은
She said every person in the city had a diseased mind.
이 병은 너무나 깊어서
And that the disease was so severe, humanity would slowly lead itself to self-destruction at this rate.
모두가 자살하려.
She described the situation as no better than lemmings willingly jumping into a pit of fire.
뭐?
What?
이건
She smells a lot like a shady cult leader, according to my tingling fixer sense.
그 말에 다들 그런가 보다.
And everyone agreed to what she said just like that?
저도 그렇게 바보는 아닙니다.
And now you're taking me for a fool.
명확한 과학적 지표도 있었죠.
Of course, there were quantitative indices to scientifically prove her claim.
역시 당신에게
I suppose it would be useless to describe them to you in detail.
대단한
Okay, again, setting that aside,
인류를 구하는
did you guys succeed with that goal of saving humanity?
끝까지 절 놀리는군요.
You never cease to annoy me.
모습 이꼴 아닙니까?
If we succeeded, we wouldn't be here doing this.
아,
Oh yeah,
그건
fair,
그러네.
fair point.
제가 무엇보다 화가 나는 것은 인류를 구하지 못해서가 아닙니다.
The fact that we failed to save humanity is not what makes me upset the most.
지금까지 우리는
We have committed countless sins,
인류의 구원이라는
all in the name of a single righteous purpose, saving humanity.
그러기 위해서는
We convinced ourselves that we had no other choice.
당신처럼 어쩔 수 없다는 심정으로
We performed unethical experiments, knowingly drove employees to death in Lobotomy Corporation.
이 모든
We tolerated all those vile deeds for greater good. But all of that
소용없어지게 될 상황입니다.
is about to be for naught.
지금까지 그들의 희생은
What will be made of their sacrifices?
저와 동료들의 아픔을 모두
All the pain me and my colleagues endured. Angela ruined it all. Oh, there's Gebra.
벌써 지친 거니?
Fatigued already?
아직 나와
What a shame.
분들은 더할
My employees and I are up for more.
기른 소리 하지
Don't be ridiculous.
이번에는
I'll kill you for sure this time.
줄 테니
So I'm guessing there was a little bit of a fight between Gebra and Bina. Bina, not even you will manage to break through our combined effort.
확실히 그렇게
Bina and everyone else.
아무리
I'm probably gonna shoot myself in the foot, but fair warning.
너희들을 저지하는 건 힘-
Okay. What's the warning? Raise a valid concern. That is true. Even I cannot stop all of you in such short time.
무언가 뾰족한 수가 필요하겠구나.
We'll need to act quickly, Angela. Hold on, maybe I should put that above so you can actually read. My bad.
그렇지 않아도
I was just about to do something about it. Don't open the conversation log in these scenes because it spoils the design of future characters. Don't open the conversation log in these scenes. Like, as in, you know, if I open this convo log, it would have the profile icon for the characters that I'm not supposed to see it. For being in Gibber, I'm assuming. I get it. Shucks. The cliff of deterrence is being lowered. She's overriding my authority on the system. Right. Since Bina had the whole Arbiter Cliffoth stuff, what was it? Meltdowns, right? Arbiter meltdowns, so I'm assuming that's what she's doing. If I'm understanding correctly. The abnormalities are breaching. Yep. All Sephiroth and personnel, please follow my lead. The control team will be in command now. Hawkman and the architecture team, please stop Angel from taking over all the systems. Understood. Gabra and the disciplinary team, please keep Bina at bay. You bet. Leave this to me. Hod and the training team, provide the employees with the right manual and information. Attention to all employees. This is a Type X emergency protocol. Please act accordingly to the following instructions. Nadzich and the safety team, please focus on treating the wounded. Alright. I'll try to take care of them as quickly as I can. Yes, Hod, and the information team, please identify the weakness of the escaping abnormalities right away. I will analyze them with all the utmost precision. Chesed and the welfare team, please work on restoring on Clifford deterrence as soon as possible. Will do. This one is my fault, after all. Even still, you with a fucking cup of coffee. Even at this moment, you bastard have a cup of coffee. Listen, I understand Nedzich just swimming in an enkephalon in his little box. But do you need coffee in this moment? No time to feel guilty, Chesed. Differeth and the Central Command team, please support everyone with your resourcefulness. What the fuck? Everyone has a good, you know... Like, oh, you do this, you do that. Central Command, you're very resourceful, so help. That's it. I was gonna. Don't need to say it. Brings me joy to see you all act in such coordination. Now try and stop us till the end.
당신은 모를 겁니다. 빛이 사그러들지 않기 위해 필사적으로 발버둥 쳤던 우리들을.
You will never understand. We desperately struggled to stop her from snuffing out our light.
그리고
And the guilt we felt from compromising at the end. The guilt we feel from compromising at the end.
그래, 난 모르지. 그저 엔젤라를 도울 뿐이야.
You're right, I won't. All I care about is helping Angela. I want her to achieve her goal, you know?
그 과정이 어떻든 결과만 바라면 된다는 거군요.
So you want the results, whatever the process may entail.
당신은 역시 엔젤라.
You're no different from Angela in that you only care about your own well-being.
정말 도시 같습니다.
You're despicable.
마음의 병을 앓고
A typical example of inhabitant of the city, suffering from the disease of the mind.
도시의 기술이 어떤 희생 위에 만들어졌는지
You use the technologies the city has to offer for your immediate convenience, not knowing or caring about the sacrifices those technologies were built upon,
그것이 자멸을 부르는
not knowing that you're bringing about your own demise.
너희가 부르는 마음의 병이
Ah, so that's the whole diseased mind thing was about.
결과보단
I should value the process more than the result.
공상가의 생명과 천재냐.
You're a bunch of dreamers and snobs all along.
보나마나 넌
I bet you're from one of the nests.
기술과 특이점의
Look,
대가가 무엇인지
I know better than anyone about the price of those technologies and singularities.
그리고 너희가
Diseased mind my ass.
특이점이 어떤
And you
걸
point about people using singularities without knowing how they really work?
그러고 싶어서가
That's because
아니라
they literally have no other option.
기업은 감추고
The corporates have concealed so much the consumers eventually gave up inquiring.
지쳤거든.
Because they're tired.
팍팍하기 때문에
They're already too busy sustaining their everyday life.
역시 당신과는 말이 통하지 않는군요.
It appears I'm not getting through to you.
마치
What a coincidence. I was thinking the same thing too.
당신이 뭐라 해도 저는 응당 그래.
No matter what you say, I do not want to turn a blind eye to this reality, nor conform to it. Fair enough, but at the same time, you can't expect everyone to just be okay with that shit. Okay, how maybe I can make the chat even smaller. Holy, it's too big. I wish the words would just like stack up on each other instead. Maybe that's still a thing that I can do. It's the new chat box, but haven't actually gotten to get used to it properly. Chat box. Okay, wait. Sorry for a little bit of a, tech stuff. I'm trying to figure this out. No. Okay. That should make it a little bit better for now, at least. Okay, back to what I was doing. Back to the library bullshit. Okay, we got Reddit cards. Nice. Hottest decks on chopping block, and I still need the new book and the reception using only pages whose costs are odd numbers. So... Aha. Okay. That's a random one. But I suppose I will be able to do that. Anyway, invitation. What do we got? Wait. Oh. Oh, we are getting splitting branches here. Book of Walter in section 6. Okay, and what's this one? Walter, Distortion, Lobotomy Corporation. Ooh, this is gonna be a more interesting one. You can have odd numbers in your deck as long as you don't use them. We're finally splitting off. Yup. Okay, so I'm assuming if I go to the left, there's gonna be more Zwei stuff, and it's gonna work on that. And this is gonna be something new. I want to try something new. This is gonna be someone, like, a bit higher up, I'm guessing. Yeah! There's my alcoholic hag! There she is! Mmm! Hello, Olga. Hello, my darling. I love you. Huh? Why do we get that? Oh, bugger. Vomit. Ain't even a hag. Are you sure? I'm not sure how old she is, but compared to the other two, she's a hag, and I don't care. The fact that Autus has the idea of her, alcoholic enough, hag enough, don't care. I'm taking her until she becomes a hug. I'm gonna give her a hug until she becomes a hug. Hag. Hag. Ah. Fucking accent bullshit. Get on, fuck that. Hag. I'm gonna give her a hug until she becomes a hag. Ugh. Bruh, speak properly, what the fuck? She threw a huge drinking party with her friends from the same corner of the back streets last night. They occupied the whole pub and got wasted all night, I heard.
또 얼마나 마신 거예요?
Just how much did you drink this time? Oh, Rain. My head's still ringing from the hangover, so keep the lecture for later, yeah? Maybe in an hour or so.
게다가 뭐예요? 이 영수증 내역은
And what's this? The receipt said
사무소 돈으로 결제.
you used our office funds to pay for it too. Oh, is that a train? Thank you for utilizing Warp's services as always. The next train departing is Warp Train UW212. All passengers, please check your pass and make sure you're in the correct carriage for travel. And remember, watch for it. Warn us. We'll all be good.
곧 우리 차례네.
Seems it's our turn now. I always feel ill and out of sorts when I board Warp's trains. I wonder why. Surely there's nothing bad happening on a Warp train, like ever, right? Fucking hell.
제발 저번처럼 진상만 부리지 마세요.
Just don't make an arse of yourself like that last time.
그나저나 이번 의뢰는
Anyway,
뭐네요?
this request is rather unexpected. One from our corp of all places.
알사에서 직접
Isn't it
맡길
something right dangerous if our corp has to request another party to do the job? I think that's more credited to her being a drunkard. Yeah, probably. It's probably because she is a drunk hag, but you know. Still, warp. Me personally, I wouldn't want to go on a warp train. Just throwing that out there. Not exactly something that I want to do. After knowing what happens on those trains, I'm good.
우리 같은
They might be
어중간한
just
사람들은
using a no-name office like
그럴
us to bait that as bait to test the waters before they do it themselves. I mean, probably.
의뢰 담당자 이름 뭐라고 적혀있냐?
Say, who's the client for that request?
토끼팀 대장?
W. Cole being suspicious? How dare you say that? That never happened. Totally. The captain of Rabbit Team herself? Mao? Ah.
너희들이 보기엔 내가 아무 생각 없이 행동한 것 같지?
You kids might be thinking I'm just an easygoing drunkard, but every action of mine is calculated, you see? You know, at the very least, I'm relaxed and somewhat happy. Myo. Myo. She do be hot. The bunny girl. Yeah, I'm safe to, enjoy this story without worrying too much, considering, she survives quite easily, actually.
또 저러시네.
Here she goes again.
바로 그 묘라는 녀석.
That Mio lass is an old mate of mine. I drank with her just yesterday.
그럼
I mean,
묘가 꿀좀
she said she's got an easy job for me. Says all I gotta do is give her a small cut of the rewards.
그래서 그렇게 당당했던 거네요.
No wonder you were so proud about going out for a drink.
기분 좋아서 사무소 카드도 써가면 확실히
I was in a rather good mood, so I let her down like a king and paid for all that with the office card.
미호라는 친구분은
Is Mio a trustworthy person? She acts like a hot-headed lass, but she's actually pretty nice deep inside when you get to know her. How many Olga on Mio fanfics are there? But asking for no particular reason.
이번 일도 이상한 거면 평생
I swear down I'll curse you for the rest of my life if it turns out to be weird nonsense again. All passengers, please board the warp train UW212. I do not remember. How could you?
얼마만에 휴가야?
Been a while since I checked. It's nice to be on a vacation after so long.
워프는 처음 타보는데
This is our first time taking a warp train ride. Is everything gonna be okay?
당신도 참 걱정
You're such a worrywart, darling.
얼마나 많은
So many people use warp every day.
초창기에는
Tommy.
사고가 났다고 들어서
I heard there were several accidents when they were first starting out.
걱정되면 그냥
Tommy and Mary.
달라붙어서.
Why do those names ring a bell? Do I wanna know? Is it just my imagination or... whatever. You can just stay by my side and keep your eyes closed as if you're so worried, silly. Okay,
그냥 딱
I'll
달라붙을
stick fast to you and hold tight.
나 열차 안에서 더해도 알아서 처리해라 레인.
Take care of the mess if I happen to vomit on this carriage, right?
누님 제발 좀
Big sis, please.
승객 여러분, 모두 안전벨트를 착용해 주시기 바랍니다.
Oh. Right. Yep. Attention all passengers, please fasten your seatbelts.
이제 출발하네요.
We're departing now.
매번 탈 때마다
Boy,
하는
I've always
생각인데
wondered, what's the point of these seatbelts?
제 의미가 있긴 한 거야?
형식성이겠죠.
Courtesy, I suppose. Who knows, it might actually be better than nothing.
10분 뒤 워프 시작합니다.
We will be initiating the warp in 10 minutes.
으휴,
How are you?
사람 딱 달라붙어 있기는.
You're clinging onto me like a baby.
혹시 모르잖아.
Well, you never know.
출발하고 10초만 있으면
We'll be there in just 10 seconds after the train starts. But you're cute, so I'll let you be.
저 지랄하는 녀석들이 왜 우리
Why do we
바로
have to
앞에서
sit right behind those two lousy lovebirds?
다 들리겠어요.
Shh, shut it. They'll hear us.
워프 중에는 절대 열차
Please, do not open the doors while the train is in warp.
눈좀
I'll be taking a nap. Wake me up when we're there.
그래봤자 10분도 안 걸릴
It's going to take less than 10 minutes anyway.
아 몰라.
Whatever.
누님.
Big sis, wake up. Huh?
이번에는 또
What is it this time?
뭔가 잘못된 것 같아요. 출발한 지 1시간이 넘었는데
Something seems to have gone wrong. It's been an hour since we departed, but the train still hasn't arrived at its stop.
어떻게 된 거야, 메어리?
What's happening, Mary? You said we'd be there in just 10 seconds.
그러게. 원래는 10초간
That's strange. It shouldn't take any longer than that. 6 hours in. Why did I have to go on the fucking W train? Okay.
뭐야?
Bollocks.
본 거야?
Did we get unlucky or what?
워프는 최근 10년간 무사고였는데 말이죠.
Warp hasn't had any accidents in the last 10 years, though.
이대로 공간에 갇히게 될 수도
We might end
있겠는데요.
up getting trapped here.
여차하면 힘으로 뚫고 나갈 거야.
We're breaking through that door if anything goes wrong.
정신 나간 소리예요.
You're insane!
워프 중 문을
The
열고
warning said you'll get sucked out into space if we try to open the doors while the train's in warp. 17 hours in. Can we stop? Can you go back to the library, please?
정신이 나갈 것 같아.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
여긴 어디인 거야?
Where are we?
안전벨트도 풀리지 않아.
I can't even take off this seatbelt. Tommy,
톰이 곧 해결될
everything will be
거예요.
fine soon. I'm sorry. It's my fault for asking to take a warp train.
이 열차 상태를 봐서는 아직 가동
The
중인 것
train
같은데.
seems to be operating still.
야, 너네
Oi,
연장 꺼내.
take out your tools now. We're cutting off this bloody seatbelt. 31 hours in.
아, 미치겠네.
Bloody hell.
300명이 넘는 사람들이 여기 갇혀 있는
This is driving me nuts. 300 poor souls are trapped in here, and they do fuck all about it.
열차 분위기가 심상치 않아요.
The atmosphere is getting eerie. Everyone seems more sensitive than usual.
웃긴 건
What's funny is that I'm not feeling any thirst or hunger, even though we haven't had anything in the last 31 hours. He won't even leave a dent on this bloody door.
망할 문은 흠집조차 안 나네.
정말 꼼짝.
Guess we really are trapped.
방법이 없어요.
I don't see a way out. All we can do is wait.
다른 사람들도 좀
Looks like the others are slowly losing their minds too.
야,
Oi,
우리 도박 한번 해보자.
how about a gamble?
뜬금없이 무슨 소리예요?
What do you mean a gamble?
이거
I'm
도박이란
saying
말이야.
maybe we use this.
초대장이네요.
An invitation? Oh,
묘한테서 받은 물건이야.
nice.
지금 쓰게 될 줄은 몰랐지만.
It's the stuff I got from you. Never thought I'd use it now.
여기 펜이요.
Here's my pen. I'll do anything to get out of this train too.
워프 고장이라니.
Malfunction with warp?
W사 입장에서는 꽤나
This could be a
곤란하지.
huge blow to W Cope's reputation if it ever gets out to the public.
원래는 10초만
Which is why they built the entire thing about not letting anyone, including the public, know about what goes on there. Bruh.
맞아.
Yep.
W사의 특이점으로 만든
The warp trains operating with W Cope Singularity. They can get to any station in 10 seconds no matter how far away they are. A 30-second away delay would be a big enough issue already, and 30-hour delay? That's gotta be outright fatal to the corporation's trust.
특이점도 고장날 수 있는 거겠지.
If the singularity can malfunction, I seems,
역시 완벽한
I guess no technology is ever really flawless.
그나저나
Well, knowing how it actually works now, you know, it's... The issue is not that it's a malfunction. It actually works as intended. Just people don't know what is the intended function.
저 사무소에 아는 녀석이라도 있어?
You have any familiar faces in that office?
아니
No.
그럼 토끼팀
You mean
대장이라는
Myo? The captain of the rabbit team then? Wait. I might be able to have an unexpected reunion soon enough. Uh-huh.
맞아.
Yes.
아,
Huh.
알사의 대장.
So you had connections with one of the captains from R-Corp.
올가란 녀석도 그렇지.
That Olga person knowing her is surprising enough, but you have some impressive networking finesse too.
다시 만나게 되면 서로 좋은
Though we probably won't be greeting each other with smiles when we do meet again.
뭐야?
What?
사이가 좋은 게
You
아니었어?
weren't friends with her?
그럴 것 같긴 했다.
You know what? I guess it makes more sense this way.
뭘 기대한 거야?
What did you expect?
나하고
Did you really think I would have any friends to casually chat with?
혹시나 했어?
I was just wondering. Our corp is different from Fixes on a fundamental level.
하는 일은 해결사와 비슷해.
Their work might seem similar to what Fixes do, but they take on things of much larger scale, with a much more professional mentality.
날개 중 하나면 그 정도는 되어줘야겠지.
I expect no less from one of the wings.
여유만만이
Aren't you relaxed?
이거야말로 순간 이동 아니야?
Oh, now this is teleportation.
망할 W사 특이
Much faster and better than W Corp's idiotic singularity.
이렇게 얼렁뚱땅 일 처리해도 되는 거예요? 초대장은
Are we really sure we can proceed so carelessly? You said you got that invitation from Arco.
미카, 이 녀석
Mika, shut up for a bit.
이따가 이 자리에서 토할 것 같아.
Shut him up for a bit. I think I'm gonna vomit right here if I hear another peep out of him.
레인이 하는 말
Rain is speaking the truth though.
조금 더
Maybe we should have been more cautious.
예,
Yeah, yeah.
하나도 없지.
No one is on my side.
내 상황 판단 능력
It's all thanks to my quick judgment that we could escape from that bugged train.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
저도 반가워요.
Good to see you too, Lassie.
죄송합니다. 저희가 지금
I apologize. We're in a bit of a confusion right now. And she's hungover as well.
이해합니다.
I understand.
사람을 대하는
I
것은
do have experience dealing with the drunkards.
대체 상황이 어떻게
Hey,
돌아가는 건지 알아?
you know what the hell was going on back there?
당신들이
All I know is that you are guests invited to the library, I'm afraid.
묘한 데서 전해 들은 것보다
She's a bit nicer than what Mio told me.
혹시 아는
Do you
사람
know her?
우리가 받은 일은
You see, we were supposed to dig into the relationship between L-Corp and the library. That's what Mio asked us to do.
그래서 저에
I
대해
see.
아시는군요.
So that's how you know about me.
그리고 이거 사람 아니다.
You know what's funny, Lance? We're talking to a machine, not a person.
괜히 속 긁지
Let's not
말고
anger her now.
초대장에 적힌 것들만
We'll just take the books listed on the invitation and leave, okay?
까놓고 좀 물어보자.
Let's be blunt, Lassie.
도서관과 엘사
You know what relationships the library has with L-Corp, don't you?
묘가 그러는데
Mio says the fact that you're in the library is indisputable evidence that this place is related to L-Corp somewhat or another.
책으로 확인해 보시는
I'm
것이
sure you can find the answer to that in the books you seek.
죄송합니다.
We're terribly sorry. We'll be going now. Going in now.
당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Olga. Wife. Wife material. Easy wife material. Okay. Let's just put in Malkuth. This entire team. They ought to be fine. Oh, and Olga is a speed dice as well. Ooh, that combat page? What about that combat page? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? The one that goes / Pierce pisses me off. I fucked up. I clicked when I shouldn't have clicked. Like an idiot. Shut. Because auto skill with it, with the same name is blunt. Huh. Interesting. The slice one? Mm-hmm. Stop hitting me! How dare you? Okay, Molar Office seems to be like one of the smaller difficulty spikes, I guess. Right, Teddy Bear. The highest cost in hand is... On winning a clash, deal bonus stagger damage equal to a dice value of 20% chance. Clashing against the same target multiple... Oh, that's nice. I'll give Griffin the one. Let's see. I'll hit you with Dodge and Strike. And then Blade Whirl on that. We are not waiting up. I'm sorry. As much as I would love to, we are not. Ah yes, boy. Use the woman skill. That will help, definitely. Oh. They have ones with the discards. Why? Ah, this is gonna suck. Okay. First things first, I'm thinking it's a good idea for me to actually get rid of It's fine. I'll pretend like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and it's fine. Okay. Almost got a stagger on two of them. Commandeering. And hit you with that. I'll keep it fresh. And then struggle against... Well, I guess not struggle, I guess I'll just hit you with that. And you will commandeering... her. Okay. I told you multiple times, big sis. Fuck off with your cards. I don't care. Told you multiple times, big sis, that you're too sloppy. Guess I went too deep without a good backup plan. That was right down on me. Boss, you aren't supposed to sleep here. Please get up. Personally, I would rather have accepted my fate and died a dignified death than throw an immature fit as last resort. Okay. Okay, one staggered. I staggered. Youch. But he should be paralyzed. Yep. Who are you attacking? And that's not nice of you, so I'm going to rampage your ass. I will overpower you, and that's it. I can die already. I couldn't even help them much yet. You acted so composed and level-headed. It's not cool to down us like that. I only have my incompetence to blame. I'll catch up to you too soon. Oof. Curtain call for the reception of the Muller office. Book of Rain, Olga, Mika. Nice. Curtain closed.
알사에서 왜 관심을 가지는지 짐작할 수 있어?
Any guesses on why Arcorp cares about this place? Elcorp was a major client of Arcorp, and it disappeared into thin air. So it's natural for them to want to look into it.
알사의 주요.
Major client of Arcorp, huh?
확실히 엘사와
I guess that makes sense. Elcorp and its nest weren't really special in terms of military power.
이용할 정도면
Must have been a very important client for Arcorp if they were asked to protect the whole nest. It was a mutual relationship too. L-Corp was supplying all the energy R-Corp needed, and W-Corp depended on L-Corp's energy supply as well.
날개 셋이서 짝짝꿍했다는 거고.
3 wings in collusion with each other, huh?
먹으니까
So much for trickle-down economics.
나한테 불평을 해도 소용은 없어. 난 하라는 대로 했어.
There's no use complaining to me. I was simply following my orders.
그래.
Yeah, employees gotta do whatever their boss tells them to do, whether it's the wings or the back streets. Yep. No. That's it. Muller office closed. Okay, burn books. Give me Olga, please. Oh, there's only one Olga as well. Wow. Come on, give me Olga, please. Yeah. Nice. Margin. At the end of each scene, restore 1 light and draw 1 page if the hand is empty. Ah, guarantees that you always have at least a little bit of energy and the card drawn. Nice. Daring decision, slice. What is the last card that that Autos has? I know daring daring decision. I think she has daring decision, doesn't she? I want to see this. Yep. Identities. Wait up. I'm looking it up. Wait up. Wait. Molar office. Wait up, slice, daring decision. Oh, wait up is in the name. Wait, are you telling me that wait up is an actual skill? Huh. Well, I guess that's correct. Cutie. Wife. With the fucking chat box. I need to fix the chat box somehow. I'll need to figure that out. I'm too stupid to try and redo the code, like the actual HTML page of the browser source. Oh well. One of the light restore pages too. Wait, what? One of the light restore pages too, which means good. I mean, yeah. Since, we got which one? Wait up, right? On use restore light. I mean, loosen up is also a light restore. Even though it's a little bit more situational. This one guarantees, this one requires a hit. Fierce Onslaught. So this is where they actually introduced the whole discard mechanic in this game. Oh well. So quickly tell me, right? Invitation and shit. When can I get the next batch of, you know, general invitations? Can I start doing them now, or do I have to progress until the next stage? I mean, actually, I might just check. Mika. Okay, grade 8 fixes. Rain. Grade 7 fixes. Olga. Oh. Well, that's someone new. You can do them now if you have enough miscellaneous books. Well, since this one is in red... Axe Gang. Huh. Okay. Okay. No, you guys are so easy. No, you don't have enough. The fuck was that? Mm-hmm. Nostalgic embrace of the old days. Crush. I'll overpower the crush. I'll cook anything on your ass. I'll hit you with this, and with that. And you can just mutilate this one, I think. No, you'll mutilate that one. Nice. That's what, 2 staggers? Perfect. Commandeering in your ass. And you just keep it fresh, baby. Kill that guy guaranteed. Nice. Ashes to you as well. Honestly, just go clash randomly. There we go. Winner 8 the game. I did it! I can do much with these. Boom. How dare you even try to hit me? Okay, come on, next fight. Axe Gang. Couldn't even come up with like a cool name for them. I'm gonna commandeer your ass. I'm gonna commandeer your ass as well. Seven burn! Oh, that's unfortunate for you. When Librarian's HP is at 20% or lower, deal 30% of the target's max HP as damage, and inflict 1 to 3 burn upon approaching them, then die. Okay. Okay, what are you? What are you? No one is attacking you, so I'm gonna just take that. I can cook anything. Combat preparation. Good. Okay, that one is staggered, or at least it should be. Yep. Unfortunate. Ah, it was a nice crunch on my finger. Mutilate on... I don't know, on one of you, I guess. This. Can you stop? Okay, one of them is down. Everyone is trying to attack this one. Good enough. I need a lot of light restoration effects. Even though I have like double speed and I can do a lot of cool stuff with that, not enough. Curtain call. Burn books. Axe gang. Dark alleys of the back streets. Good enough. What do we got? Give me some good. Stray dogs page. Punch to the solar plexus. Recover 2 HP at the start of each scene. Oh, that's Jack. Recover 10% upon defeating an enemy. Slash damage plus 2, pierce minus 1. Okay, so we're starting to get the specialists. Blunt stagger plus 1. What kind of logic is that? Axe member, who is like, you know, doing slash damage, blunt stagger damage. I guess they just don't like pierce specifically. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. What do I need for hot yet? Okay. Complete a reception using only pages whose costs are odd numbers. Don't want rats. Backstreet's butches. Okay. Only odd numbers. Let's see. Fuck. Oh, this is bullshit. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Cannot use. Cannot use. Cannot use. Great. Beat my ass. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. Cool. There we go. You happy? Who is it? Hod. Hod, are you happy? You better be happy. Yeah, she is. Red shoes. Hold on. Hod. 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 Need to actually set up Hod. Hod? For now, you'll be Olga. Absolute mismatch of energy. Absolute mismatch. Daring decision. Commandeering. Your shield. A little bit of struggle. A gamble, a fierce onslaught. Wait up. Dodge and strike, and I need like a 1. Deflect. There we go. Mason, who the fuck even you are? Tayin, Mo, Yun, Pierre. I'll take an Axe Gang member, I guess. What's the worst that can be? A daring decision or retaliate. I love how committed you are to only have 1 of each page. I'm not really committed, it's just... I don't want to waste them. Like, it just comes naturally to me. I don't know what to tell you. Overpower. Another gamble, another fierce onslaught. A guardian. And another weight up. Yeah. Let's see. This glamour should be mine alone. Oh. That's the Sanguine Desire, that's Rodia. Damned shoes get ready with people's blood. Those who saw the shoes would chop off each other's ankles to wear them, blinded with desire. Damn. What do you do? Prioritizes targets with bleed. But only the right shoe. The left shoe doesn't care. Great. Okay, so the left shoe inflicts bleed, the right shoe eats bleed. Gotcha. Four to 9. I will daring decision that. And you... you, I will retaliate. Okay, what do we get now? Literally the exact same thing. Okay. 4 to 9. I guess I'll daring decision your ass. Then I will use my shield and you as a weight up. Take a wild guess at what Hod's floor specializes in at the end game. Bleed, I'm guessing? Am I gonna guess bleed? Did I guess correctly? +5 power if target has bleed. I don't have bleed, so I'm fine. Sure do want to... Ah, fuck. I have to do it like this. Ow. Delete. Yes! Okay. Angie face. Always use Angie face. Well, that was quite easy. Suppression of the red shoes complete. Okay, Hod, let's talk.
안녕 안녕. 이번에도 따끈따끈한 책.
안녕. Hello, hello. Got some fresh books for you.
안녕 롤랑. 매번 수고가
Hi,
많네.
Roland. You're working hard as always.
그러게 말이야.
You tell me.
어디에
If
도서관
only our Miss Head Librarian could appreciate all this hard work with a huge reward or something.
엔젤라와는 잘 지내고 있어?
How are you doing with Angela, by the way?
뭐 그럭저럭.
So-so, I guess.
나름 할만해.
No, so-so, I guess. She can be scary at times, but I can live with it.
엔젤라는 너와 이야기할 때가
Angela seemed to be the most comfortable when she was talking with you.
그런가?
Really?
하긴 지금까지 만난
To be fair, all the librarians I've met so far did seem to despise Angela.
전에 말했었지. 그건 그거고.
You told me that, about your motto of, that's that and this is this, right?
아무래도
I've been thinking.
난 그러지
And-
못하겠어.
I don't think I can follow that.
그렇다면
I'd have to loathe Angela with all my being, but I just can't get myself to bear any unconditional hatred towards her.
아이쿠.
Oh
또
boy.
복잡한 길로 들어서.
That took a turn.
그 이후로는
I'm guessing it's because Angela has her fair share of tragic history and stuff.
맞아.
That's right.
누구나 저마다
Everyone has their own stories, even if someone is committing bad things right now. I don't want to judge them based on solely the snippets I see of them,
그래서 난
so I try to understand them in depth.
아주 천.
Man, you're an angel.
예소드나 내자.
I wish you saw the Nedzesh were half as kind as you.
내가 좋은 사람.
Do I look like a good person to you, Roland? Oh, God. Hod, can you not? We've had an entire game to deal with this.
건 모르겠네.
Don't know about that.
좋은 사람이었어.
Kind and good aren't exactly on the same. Aren't exactly one and the same.
그렇지.
Is that so?
난 좋은 사람은 아니었어.
I wasn't really a good person, you see.
아,
Oh,
혹시 말쿠트가
is this about your first and
첫
second
번째
lives?
삶에 대한 이야기인가?
I remember Malkuth talking about them.
말쿠트는
I see.
그렇게 말했구나.
That's how Malkuth put it.
맞아.
Yeah, you're right.
내 첫 번째 삶은
My first life was a tragic one.
다들 그런 것 같더라.
That seems to be the case with everyone here. You were all doing research to cure humanity, right?
나 때문에 죽은 사람이 많아.
So many people were killed because of me.
어?
Huh?
네가
You're
스스로
admittedly
전투를
pretty good at
시작했다고
fighting as a librarian, but you
예전에
don't
누군가를
smell like a serial
죽이는
killer or
사람이
anything.
보이지 않는데.
그래 보여?
Do I?
난
I still think I'm directly responsible for their deaths.
생각해. 내가
I snitched to the
머리를
head
알고 있어.
about the experiments we were doing and about the atrocious things we were committing.
동시 그렇게 머리에
They sent an
박히는
arbiter to the
의지가
laboratory and
연구실에
killed so many of
들어왔지.
my colleagues.
난 그 사실을 알고
When I heard the
있지만
news,
견딜 수
I
없어서
couldn't take it anymore, so I
극단적인 선택을
took my own life.
무슨 일이 벌어졌길래
What happened there?
난
I had to watch as Malkuth,
예스드,
Yesod, and Nadzich died horrible deaths in that
연구실에서
laboratory.
죽는 모습을 지켜봐야만 했어. 그리고
And what happened to a young boy who participated in the experiment.
아이도 그것뿐만이 아니야.
That's not all. We injected people with drugs and recorded the changes and side effects they made.
도시 안에서?
Within the city?
아니,
No, the laboratory was in the outskirts,
머리에
to
있는
avoid the
것이
head and
있어.
its eyes. Hmm.
역시
Now you can see that I'm not a
난
good
네가
person at all,
생각해도
right?
난 전혀 좋은 사람은
아니?
No,
내가
it's not that.
찌푸린 건
I'm frowning because there's one thing about this story I don't understand.
사람 몇 명 죽이고 연구 좀 한다고
The head
머리에
bothered to
조율자가
dispatch an
직접
arbiter just to take care of a research project that got some people killed. One that took place in the outskirts, outside of the city's limits.
이 부분이 말이 안 되는데.
This part doesn't make sense.
조율자가 확실했어?
Are you really sure it was an arbiter? Now that you say that, actually, I also thought about that. If it's supposed to be outside the city, Head shouldn't give a fuck, right? Head only presides over everything that happens within the city. So if it was outside the city, why would the head even give a fuck?
난 그렇다고 들었어.
That's what I heard.
실제로
It
로봇
matches what I learned in Lobotomy
로봇
Corp
갖고
during my
아주
second life too.
내 머리로는 납득이 안 가는군.
It's still too hard for me to believe.
롤랑은 역시
You're
이상한
pondering
곳에서
over odd
공부하는구나.
things, Roland. I thought you'd lambast me for being a traitor.
그거야 뭐.
Well, betrayals happened on a daily basis where I used to live.
게다가
Besides, real betrayals tend to be a whole lot more cruel.
호드 넌 둥지
Are you
출신이었던 거야?
from one of the nests, Hod? Yeah,
둥지에서
I was
태어나고
born in a nest
둥지에서
and
학교를
went to a
나왔어.
school in a nest.
다른 사서들도?
And the other librarians are too?
대부분이 그래.
Most of them are.
뒷골목과
There's one from the
우물
back
중심이
streets
있긴 하지만
and one from the
주요적이야.
outskirts, but that's about it. Damn,
엘리트였구만.
you guys were all elites, huh?
수고한 삶을 살게 됐을까?
I gotta wonder how you ended up living in such miserable lives.
근데 또 둥지의 삶을 내비두고
And you all had the drive
외국에
to leave behind the comfort of living in a nest for a research facility in the outskirts.
다들 강단이나 배짱은 있었구만.
That must have taken some determination. My bad for calling you a bunch of spineless snobs.
열의도 가득했었지. 그리고 난
We were full of passion too,
그들의 열정을
which I ended up betraying.
그 말인즉슨 엔젤라를 무턱대고 싫어할 수 없다는 이유는
That means the reason you can't blindly hate Angela was mostly an excuse for yourself.
그런가 봐. 나도
I guess.
큰
I made a huge mistake once, but
지금은
I want to be better now.
나아지고 싶어.
I want to become a better
더
person.
나은 사람이 되고 싶어.
I'm sure everyone
누구나
wants to.
그럴 수 있을 거라 생각해. 하지만 동시에
At the same time,
엔젤라를
a
용서할
part of
수
my
없는
mind
마음이
still
있어.
can't forgive Angela.
벌써 이틀이나 소모했어.
We've already spent 2 days on this stalemate.
생각보다 꽤 버텨주네.
You're holding up much better than I expected.
당연하지.
Of course we are. Do you think we'd just go to sleep because you told us to?
시간 문제란다.
However, it is only a matter of time. And time is what matters to you most right now.
직원들 피해가 너무 심해.
Our employees have sustained too much damage. The regenerators are at their limits too.
난 너무나도 오랜 시간을 견뎌왔기 때문에
I put up with the play for such a long time. I could pass a day or two in an instant.
하지만 최근에 이 이틀
But the last 2 days have felt so long and slow. Angela, your filthy deed born out of your own personal desire shall never be brought to fruition. What about that, Hawkma? Gebra, no! Don't scream out in pain, Gebra. I like you too much. Circumstances are no longer the same as before, Gebra. I'm now aware of the existence of ego and its capabilities. All employees from the welfare and disciplinary teams have fallen.
어차피 너희는 계획대로
You will never get to spread the light for those 7 days you all planned.
아무리 오래 버텨봐야
It would last,
그 정도겠지.
perhaps 4 days at most?
그리고 나는
And I'd be left with only 2 or 3 days worth of light for myself.
뭐가 되었던
In any case, none of us will have won this battle. What is your point?
한 가지 제안을 할게.
I'd like to make a proposal.
난 살고 싶거든.
I want to live, you see.
엔젤라는
Angela offered us a deal, and many of the Sephiroth were against it.
세피라들이 반대했지.
세피라?
Sephiroth. Oh, that's what the librarians were called back in Lobatmiko.
호칭이었어. 도서관에
The
잠들어
9 librarians sleeping on each floor, you know?
사서들 말이야.
그렇군.
I see.
하긴
Yeah,
날 반대하는
the ones I met
거구나.
didn't seem too happy with his job.
싫어하는 거.
I guess that's why you all hate Angela so much.
나와 말코트,
Me, Malkuth, Yesod, Nedzich, and Hawkma were the ones opposing her offer. So that would mean that Chesed, Gebura, Vina were okay with it.
나머지 4명은
That means the other 4 approved it.
완전히
Angela wasn't completely alone, huh?
적극적인
To be fair, they weren't actively supporting it. It was more of a deferral. And Tifereth, right? I forgot Tifereth. I never really cared much for Tifereth specifically, so kind of always slips my mind.
근데 잠깐. 엔젤라는 더 나아질 수
One
있다고
sec.
생각하면서
Why were you against her offer if you thought she could eventually become a better being?
웃기지?
It's silly, I know.
난그 와중에
Even in the middle of that, I was thinking I could repent for my sins with
모든
death.
것을 내려놓고 속죄할 수 있다고 생각했던 거야.
잠깐.
Hold on.
잠깐.
You what now?
그 엔젤라가 망쳤다는 계획이
You were supposed to die at the end of the plan Angela ruined?
응.
Yeah,
우리는 모두
the whole thing was meant to end with us shutting down,
수건을 이룬 채
falling into eternal slumber, knowing that our long-destined wish was fulfilled. Jeez, you were all ready to really accept a morbid fate like that.
롤랑은 늘
You're
이상한
always
곳에서
surprised over the oddest details, Roland.
마지막까지도 도망쳤고
I thought you'd blame me for running away from my problems even at the end.
아니 뭐.
Nah, that's totally natural reaction in my opinion.
난
I'm not a
사람이
very
사람이
strong or
아니야.
spirited person, so I get why you do that.
정리하면
So, in summary,
엔젤라를 막을 때는
you objected to Angela's offer at first because you wanted to forfeit your own life as the last step of your atonement, but now that you had some time to think things over, you're willing to give Angela a chance.
맞아.
Yeah, that's about right.
나에게는 꽤 무겁고
It was a
힘든
rather
이야기야.
heavy topic for me, but you summed it up
정리를
neatly.
잘하네.
뭐 관계자가
Well,
아닌 입장에서
things
보면
are bound to seem
어쩔 수
lighter
없이
from an
그렇게
outsider
하고
perspective.
싶게 되더라.
그래도
Thanks for listening anyways. It helped me sort through my own thoughts too.
천만에요.
You're welcome, miss.
이것도 제 일 중.
It's all part of my work. Nice. You now have access to new abnormality pages. Obsession. At the start of the scene, each enemy is allured at a 50% chance. Allured enemies prioritize this librarian as a target and deal plus 2 to 4 damage with attacks. Gain plus 1 to 2 power in clashes against allured enemies. Uh-huh, so this is like... I want to designate this one as a tank. Uh-huh. Obsession. I'll break your legs, and then you won't be able to dance ever again. All characters apply twice as many stacks of bleed. Okay, I see, so the entire floor is bleed-based. Great. Slash dice gain 1 to 3 power. Take 2 to 5 stagger damage when a slash attack does not connect. Okay. I have a small question about these, and I'm just curious. Do you only get these ones base abnormality pages? Like, you know, there is this Glitter, Obsession, and Axe, and it's level 1, 2, and 1 again. Do you upgrade those, or do you just get new ones? Like, do these get upgraded or altered in any way? Or is it just baseline stuff? You get new ones, okay. So we got everything out of the red shoes and we're not gonna empower them or get new ones. Cool. Okay, Nedzich is going to get one. The levels show at what emotion level you get them at. I see, I see. Rise to the rank of an urban plague, rise to the rank of an urban nightmare, unlock all middle floors. What does middle floors even mean, you fuck? Okay, so there is a total of 9, right? So you would have 10 teams then. Okay, so Roland, Bloodbath, Tiff, Geber, and Chesed are middle floor. Tiff, Geb, and Chesed. Right. Okay, so it's the same rules as the lobotomy. So the first is Malkath, the Isad, Hod, and Nedzech. Then it's... yeah, okay. So then it's Gebra, Chesef, and Tith, and then it's Hawkma and Bina. Okay. So, are there only... have I already seen all of the general limitations in this area? Grade 8, Grade 7, and then the Axe Gang. Urban Legend Class Office. Yep. Okay, I see. And generally, I just have like a question. How big is the urban legend stuff here? Like, comparatively to the previous ones? How many nodes am I looking at? Because I've barely done any progress. At least until we get the next row. Let me think. I don't remember. Not that big. I don't remember how general limitations work. I guess I'll just have to look it up on like a wiki or something, just to make sure. Okay, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna think if I want to continue or if I want to stop for the day. Because all this talking and reading and thinking is really eating through my brains. 2 to 3 rows. Still pretty big. Okay. BRB. Okay, I am back. You can check quickly. What are you checking? How much this is? I can check them. Where is this? Not lobotomy. If the wiki is right, it should be that question mark node and it ends. Really? That's it? Okay. Then let's do this one, and then I'm probably gonna stop for today. It's really hot in my room right now. Fucking summer starting. But yeah, let's quickly just do this. It'd be 5 total invitations for urban legends already. I guess, yeah, there was the 3 Zvi's one Mauler, and this would be this. Bastards like you need some beating. Get it into your thin skull. That's enough, Gyeongmi. Beating them to death won't do us any good. District 22 may be our turf, and these chumps you're beating to a pulp may be from Spies Association Section 6. But we're talking about an association here. We're gonna be in even bigger trouble if you kill them all. Walter! If only that bastard kept his promise, we wouldn't have gotten into this mess. We needed the floor plan of Elkop's nest. The spy had it. We should teach these fuckers a lesson on how important it is to keep promises. Night will fall soon. Sweepers could come for our asses any second now. And the thumb wouldn't even contact us. We shed blood gathering intel and distortion for that bastard Walter, and this is how he repays us? Those zealots at the Church of Gears took out more than half our syndicate. Their leader was an inhuman freak, alright. Oh, Church of Gears, I remember those guys. And that's also where we got introduced to the guy, to the Full Stop office. So I guess soonish enoughish, if we continue down this path, there would be the Full Stop office. And the Gears. And their leader was an inhuman freak. These guys are not middle, but I guess these are enhancement tattoos, if I had to guess. We worked our asses off securing the goods from the church, and for what? I mean, the dude fucking died, he's in the book. If we can't hand over the floor pan of Elkop's nest to the thumb, all that's left for us is to get purged by the thumb for failing a job. Shouldn't have made a deal with an association in the first place. At least Walter was a sensible one. Maybe something happened to him. He might have been a cunning old fart, but he was still the director of Zvi Section 6. Besides, he'd usually leave field jobs to his men. Doesn't make sense for him to die all too suddenly. The stray dogs are thumb affiliated. Okay. Anything can happen. For fuck's sake. You really killed them all. That's one more option for us. You've done it again. Flew into a blind rage and crushed their bones and guts to a pulp. Gyeongmi, Even if they were a bunch of small fry from Section 6, killing this many of them might get Section 2 or 3 to chase us down. As though I could send an army of fixes at us now. These sons of bitches needed to understand what the weight of a promise is. I hope you have a backup plan for when the Zwei come to thank us for that lesson. Just look at this. An envelope? The rumored invitation to the library. Hold on. Among the books of the day they listed... There's the Book of Walter? So that's what happened. You had a plan after all. What? Kyungmi? So you already knew that Walter died in the library and still pulverized Section 6? It's about sending a damn message!
조직은 해결사와 다르게
Well, he's a brain-dead dumbass.
지들 내키는 대로 일을 저지른다니까.
You're beating people who know nothing about the fucking message or the promise, and for what? What are you gonna get out of it? Nothing. You're a dumbass. Cynics have a tendency to kill more than they need to, unlike fixers. They cause trouble just because they feel like it.
그나저나 청소부와
Anyway, what were they trying to do, getting sweepers and the thumb involved?
청소부는 알고 있어.
I might know about the sweepers. Ah, right, the ordeal of Blue. Mind you, I managed to play through the entirety of Lobotomy, the entire thing. I managed to get to, like, the perfect 100% ending, and I still hasn't gotten sweepers once. Cool.
그래?
You do?
하긴
Well,
유명하니.
I guess they are infamous.
인간을 잘게
I saw them tear humans to pieces and use them as fuel. Are they like that in real life too?
비슷해.
Sort of.
강함도
One sweeper is tough as is.
무서운 건 조직력이야.
But what's really scary is their organizational power.
밤마다 뒷골목
They
어디서
crawl
지나가고
out of the woodwork every night and clean the back streets.
정확한 규모도
We can't even guess how many of them are there.
처리해도
No matter how many we take down, more would show up the next night.
시간 되겠어? 좀 빠듯하지 않아?
Think we can make it back in time? Isn't it a bit tight? It is, but we'll probably get back just in time.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests. I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Scratch that. Just let us in, we're in a hurry.
성미가
You're rather impatient, I see. I said shut up and let us in now.
당신의 책을
May you find your book in this place. Okay, let's pulverize them. I want them dead. I want them regretting their life decisions forever. Okay. I can use your shield to block that. Both of you are attacking him, which is fucking annoying. Commandeering on your ass. And then you just mutilate this guy. Great, nothing. Okay, let's see. 2 are hitting Roland, 1 is hitting you. You can actually stop. Okay, you can stop this guy with this, then you can stop neither of them actually. Now on. And you can overpower this. God damn, these guys have good cards. It's annoying. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, blah blah blah, take less damage from slash. I'll just take urging. Okay, 1 staggered. And that's all allies. Fuck it, let's take strength. Where the fuck is my strength? Okay, that one is staggered. I'm so back. Nice. Hello, so back. How you doing? Okay. Oh no, one of them died. Not a big issue, I'm still switching to the Malcolm team anyway. Damn, even if I do get you caught its ass, you don't even have speed. Damn, you're useless. His build is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm reading that. And we can't even copy it. Really? That's bullshit then, but alright. He has 4 copies of the pages and we are limited to 3. I suppose it makes sense, kinda. Single ally. The first 2 combat pages the librarian uses after the abnormal body. That's single ally. Display of affection for Malkuth. I can keep it fresh with your ass, I guess. Can't. And the sooner I can take his ass out, the better. Uh-oh. Okay, he's staggered. That's who's my Malkuth. Malkuth might die this turn, yeah. Yep. Okay, good. Killed his ass. Increase the stagger possibility on you. Blah, blah, blah. It's a clash win, so I'm just gonna... Oh, come on, you should be dead. Footfalls, let's go. Nice. That bastard is dead. Just die. Hell yeah. There we go. That was a bit tighter than I would have liked, but managed to do it. %5 chance to boost blunt attack damage by 1. 5% chance to boost blunt attack damage by 1. 2% chance to boost stagger damage of each type by 1. I swear, having to farm for these is going to be awful. And I have a feeling I might need to. There's probably going to be some very good one at some point, and that's it. Okay.
짜증나지 않아?
Isn't it annoying
곧 네가 하려는 실없는 소리가?
to listen to your silly chirping?
들어오는
To
녀석들이
deal with
맺는
things
말마다
those guests say, I mean.
꽤 많은 녀석이
A lot of them
보자마자
don't hesitate to spout harsh words at you.
성격에 그걸
I'm
견디는 게
surprised you can withstand it all.
우리가 초대해서 와준
There are
귀한
precious
손님들과
guests we invited,
그들의
so it's only fair to treat them as such.
그리고
Besides, I'm already used to keeping others pleased in conversation.
그 투철한 직업 정신이
I envy that professionalism of yours. There's one I know that is very helpful for a specific build. Yeah, I imagine. When I come across the point where I should get it, or can get it, I'm sure you'll let me know.
나중에 뒷골목에 식당
Maybe you should give a lecture on hospitality to all the restaurant owners in the backstreet someday. They could really learn a thing or two from you.
그래도 말이야.
But still,
손님에 따라
it'll
유연하게
probably be a lot easier on you to be more flexible with greeting guests, rather than sticking to the same polite attitude.
참고는 해둘게.
I'll take note of that. Huh. Just telling telling Angela, you know what? No. Don't do that shit. They're treating you like shit, treat them like shit back. Come on. Be smart, girl. Okay. Zulu. Dino. Gyeongmi. Burn the books. Two Guangmi's pages, two Dino's pages, two Zulu's pages, and a stray dog one. Scratch that. So, the way that I'm understanding is that the more you use this page, the less powerful it is. Correct? It's like it's only really this strong early on, and then it becomes worse and worse every time you use it, correct? If I'm understanding this fucking text right. I do not remember. Good enough. Thank you anyway. Good enough anyway. Child of the Galaxy, no. I only remember that it's generally not good. Yeah, makes sense. 11. Key page. No, his page is speed. Okay. But only when we have it. Okay, Laverne. You beat the child and you get to Urban Nightmare. Well, that's the plan. Fine, I'll take one Commandeering. Take one Enju. One Shocking Blow, that's actually really good. Okay, let's throw in some ones. Fierce Onslaught, that's a good one. I'll start off lightly. And let's get 2 zeros in. Wait up. And loosen up, I guess. Yeah. Oh, fuck it, I will give you Gong Mi as well. Go for it. See message like that? I can't. Another daring decision, retaliate. Shocking blow, I'll end you. He's a fucking unit. A depressed, very high, drunk unit. Indeed. Another overpower, I love overpower. Struggle could be good. I'll take a gamble. I'll take a fierce onslaught, and then it's 0. Wait up. Yeah, I will do this, and then probably gonna stop for today. Let's see, Child of the Galaxy. That kid always ignored me since I wasn't in charge of it. It seems to be using more vicious method now, but guess it still values its friends. Pebble. Restore 10% HP at the start of the scene. Does not activate if the current HP is 1. Don't leave me. HP does not go below 1, becomes staggered upon taking lethal damage. After 2 scenes, recover HP equal to the current HP of another ally. If all allies have 1 HP at the start of the scene, die. Parting tears at the start of the scene, if there is an ally with 1 HP, including self, all characters lose 10% of their max HP. Okay. That's actually not that bad. It's the classic shtick of, you know, you gotta bring both of them down to low HP. Okay, I'm gonna wait up, and then I'm going to retaliate. For you, I'm going to Daring Decision and also wait up. On a successful pierce attack, reduce the max stagger resist of the target by 5%. Deal 5 to 10 stagger damage to all enemies. All allies recover 5 stagger resist. Oh. I'll take that. That was easy. That should be enough. I hope that's enough. Okay, that was easy. Screw you, kid. I don't care about your friends. I'm gonna kill your friends. Hey, did you know that art is inseparable from alcohol? Fucking 2 drunk dumbasses. Oh yeah, I heard that. They say art is all about flashes of inspiration, right? You know, maybe we're on the same page after all. I brought a different brews this time. Absinthe? This is the liquor with a legacy that's so deeply tied to art. It's almost legendary. Since I'm in charge of arts, I could use some simulation to work like a real artist. This one's pretty strong, but it's charming nonetheless. Not if Angela scores us like the last time, though. Yeah, we can worry about that later. Works for me. By the way, just thought I'd mention, there's no need to worry about courtesy and stuff with me. I'd say it's more comfortable for me to go with courtesy. Alright then. Look, this glowing green liquor. It's just like the arts of the city. Imitations, they are provocative, but nothing else. Imitations of facts. Though I don't see any point in being original either. Likely someone or something else's imitation too. And stuff like originality or arts even matters in the city in the first place. All those self-proclaimed artists are nutcases. They seem to be mistaking any stimulation that's stronger than usual for art. Just like how I'm praising this drink as a work of art. The pianist must have been one hell of a stimulant then. I heard that its music was a hair-raising masterpiece that awoke this great city from its ennui.
글쎄.
Well,
여튼
the intensity was unprecedented, that's for sure.
아직도 몇몇은
And
그
some are
지독한
still
술에
hungover from that performance,
못하고
like they were slammed with real strong booze.
당신은요?
How about you?
나도 아직
That must be one of them, I suppose. Never heard that kind of music before.
듣도 못했거든. 근데 보기보다
I guess you've taken a liking to art, seeing as you're talking about all this.
만약 다른 삶을 살 수
True.
있다면
If I could choose to live a different life, I might have been a painter or something.
그림이라.
Painter, huh?
감정을 마음껏
I'd be able to quietly express all my emotions on the painting.
그저 그렇게
Maybe I could have lived a humble life just like that.
그런 내자가
And how do modest men like yourself end up getting involved in something as grandiose as curing humanity?
그러게요. 저도 모르겠어요.
It really is a mystery. I'm not even sure.
싶었나 봐요.
I think I wanted to be of help to someone.
어떤 사람?
Oh, a someone?
사랑 그런 걸
Perhaps your first love.
사랑이었을까요?
Was it love, really?
그래도 이루어지지 못했을
Even if it
수도
were, it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
그래도 희망을 붙잡고
But I still was
있었어요.
holding on to the hope that I could make something better.
수 있다고. 내가 내 삶을 놓으면
That if I let go of my life, I could bring a bigger hope to some other person.
그래서 연구에 발을 디뎠고
That's why I participated in the research. That's why I stood against Angela.
슬슬 이 교착 상태를 끝내도
It's about time we ended this stalemate. Isn't it about time we ended this stalemate?
나흘째야.
We're at the dawn of the fourth day.
너희 모두를
If you are to drag on any further, I'll be left with no choice but to terminate all of you instantly.
난 찬성이야.
I'm with you on this one. We're never going to beat you at this rate. I didn't fight to spread only a meager half of the light. Gebra, how could you agree with her? You might lose everything.
나도 찬성할게.
I'm with Angela.
애누의 죽음은
Enoch's death deserves a better meaning than this half-baked light. I'm not willing to gamble with everything we've worked for. Say, Angela, if what you're saying is true, does that mean the employees who died in this place can come back as well?
그래.
Indeed,
너희와 직원들
you and your employees will take up with brand new bodies. Will wake up with new bodies.
그렇다 해도
That doesn't erase all the pain we and the employees went through.
우리들의 노력
And all our hard work too. Even if this deal were to be put through, it will only delay the inevitable. How can we trust you not to betray us yet again?
배신?
Betray?
웃기지도 않아.
Don't be absurd.
우리가 예전에 한 번이라도
Have we ever once gathered around a table calmly discussing what we should do with this light?
없었지.
We haven't.
그러니 이번에
I'll make sure to keep this promise, though.
지키 너희의 입장에서
Both you and I require the light in its whole, albeit for different reasons.
난 지금
I could
당장이라도
use up this residue of light left for me right now,
가능하다면
but I'd much prefer to have all of it.
더
So I'd like to live more. I don't care if you want to die or not, I want to live my own life.
그리고
And I'd like to learn more about this city and about this world I live
도시를
in.
알아가고 싶어.
Angela,
빛을 다시 온전히
once we've reclaimed all of the light,
그때가 되면
you're free to lay judgment upon me when that time comes.
물론
Though I won't sit back, of course.
내 거래에
That is all I have to offer.
반대 의견이
If no one else objects, I'll proceed with it right away. I shall become a sentinel once more and watch your every action.
보아하니
It appears that all have come to an agreement.
나도 이대로 끝낼 수
Don't worry,
없으니
I have no plans to let this be the end.
삶이 다시 한번
Life
너희를 부를
will
테니
call out to you once again. So take a nap until then.
쉽게 죽고 싶다고 입에 담는
Whoever
사람들
says out loud they want to die is lying.
누구보다 살고 싶어
They actually want to live more than anyone,
싶다고 말해버리는
so they express that urge in one way or another.
하지만
On the other hand,
죽을 수 있는 사람
when someone is genuinely willing to die,
사라져버려요.
They end up disappearing silently.
엔젤라가 살고 싶다고
When Angela said she wanted to live,
했어요.
I felt something within me.
저도
That I want to live too.
죽고 싶은 사람.
No one really wants to die, man.
죽기 직전에
They all seem to regret it the moments before death.
뭐 대부분 그때쯤이면.
Well,
돌이키지
it's usually too late for them by the time they realize that.
잘 아시네요.
You seem well versed in that kind of stuff.
직업 성격상 그런.
You get to see all kinds of people when you work as a fixer.
살고 싶다는 절박함을 봤을 때
When I saw that desperation to live,
제가
I was
로보토미에서
reminded of the many employees who died right in front of my eyes back at Lobotomy Co.
인류를 구하고자 하는
It's ironic how we were trying to save humanity, yet couldn't save the people right next to us.
아이 그리고 생각하게 되더라고요.
That's when I thought,
만약
if I could live more,
더 살아갈 수
what
있다면
would I want to do?
무엇을 하고 싶을까 하는 생각을요.
좋은
It's a
생각이지.
good idea to think about your next move, yeah?
롤랑은 어때요?
How about you, Roland?
자유로웠으면
Are you going to go back to being a fixer once you're free?
뭐 그건 참
Well,
생각해봐야지.
I'll have to think more on that.
난갈 길이
I still have a long way to go.
서로 힘내보자고.
Let's give it our best shot.
자,
Alright,
저는 건배.
here's to us.
좋네요. 건배.
I can toast to that, alright. Here's to us. Okay. Floor of Art Realization level up. A new assignment has been added. Floor of Art. Pebble. At the start of each scene, 3 random pages in hand gain Pebble status. Recover 3 to 7 HP upon using pages with Pebble. Lose 1 to 3 HP upon using pages without the Pebble. Oh. This can be really good for a tank if you forego card draw. Huh, interesting. That's really strong for like a tank without card draw. If you just have minimal card draw, so it guarantees that the cards that you do have get the pebble. Ooh, that's good. Dice power +1. On death, all characters take 50% of this character's max HP as damage. Oh. But it says all characters. That means that would be nuking my side as well. A token of friendship. For 3 scenes, all allies recover 10% of max HP at the start of the scene. That's good. Overall, that's just freebie healing. Hospital. Reach the rank of an urban plague. Scene 4. Urban plague. He says I don't have a disease.
셀마, 내 덕분에 남부지부장 자리를 지켰으니 은혜를 갚아야 하지.
Thelma dear, it's all thanks to me that you could keep your position as head of the southern branch, so maybe you should return some of that favor, no?
알아. 그런 거래였지.
Ah, it was Plague then Nightmare. Yeah, I mean, it's one after another. Nightmare is a bit worse than Plague, I'm assuming. I know, that was the deal.
이번에는 무엇을 원하나?
What do you want from me this time?
너희
I want your crew to take care of the things on this list.
곧 찾아낼 수 있을
I
거야.
think I might be able to locate it soon enough.
하나가
These are all ridiculous requests.
뭐 그래도 이런 일이
Well, that we have the right team for this.
이과가 제격이지 않.
Let me guess. Section 2?
맞아.
Yeah.
그렇지?
See? I'm a very considerate person, Thelma.
하나협회가 도시 질병으로 지정한 도서관.
And the library is on the list as well. Now appointed as an urban plague by the Hana Association.
도서관은 내가 눈여겨보고
That's the one I'm particularly interested in, actually.
롤랑,
Roland?
어,
Yeah? Huh?
네 말대로면 앞으로 조직과 날개의 손님을
If your estimation is correct,
더 확실히
we'll have to
해야
thoroughly prepare ourselves for our guests from major syndicates and even wings from now on, right? I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Not Thelma. The other guy. The guy who is, a little bit sleazy. I get it.
여기서 겪은 일 중 세 번째로 놀랐던 일이야.
That was the third most surprising thing to happen to me here.
또 무슨 헛소리를
What
하고
nonsense are you going on about this time?
롤랑이라고
You just
불렀잖아.
called me Roland.
네 이름이 롤랑이잖아.
Because that's your name.
아니.
I mean, yeah, but you've never referred to me with my name before.
부른 적 없잖아.
너에 대한 신뢰도가
My level of trust for you has increased, and I wanted to reinforce our amity. So I tried referring to you in a relatively more intimate terms. Is there a problem? Come on, that's a boring answer.
그래도
It's been a long while since anyone called me by my name still.
옛날 가족 생각이
The last time I heard that was from my family, I guess.
할머니는 예전에 사라졌다면서.
Didn't you say that your grandma disappeared long ago? Oh, I had a wife, you see.
신기하네.
That's intriguing.
하하.
Yeah.
나 같은 것도 결혼했다는 게 신기한 건 아니지.
You're not intrigued by the fact that someone like me managed to get married, right?
결혼이라는
You're intrigued by the whole concept of this inefficient practice among humans known as marriage, right? Please tell me you don't think that I'm so pathetic that I couldn't get a girlfriend. Please tell me that you're just weirded out by the concept. Please.
이야기해줘.
Please tell me more about your marriage.
참고로
Just a heads up, it's an overall anal story with some sad moments. Don't think you'll really like it.
누군가의 새로운
I'm always open for more new stories about this.
자기 이야기는 제대로 안 해주면서
Says the one who won't even tell me the story of her own life.
내 이야기는
I can't bring myself to recount that story ever again. I'm simply too sick of it.
쳇바퀴같이
It's a boring and trifling story that looped over and over for 10 millennia.
같은 책을 100만
Imagine reading the same book for 1 million years. You'll surely grow to resent it. Honestly, even I'm surprised Lauren was able to get a wife. I mean, I'm not really surprised. He has this laid-back attitude, and let's be honest, I don't think that he's always been the way that he is right now. So if he had a wife, maybe him losing his wife in whatever way that happened caused him to be the way that he is now. You know? I don't think he's been born with the whole this is this and that is that thing.
지루한 책을
I'd have choked myself by the tie around the 5th time I'd be forced to read a boring book. Well,
난
anyway,
일만 했어.
I used to work my ass off.
없더라고.
Had nothing better to do.
잘한 환경.
Wasn't a bad fit for fixer work, coming from a rough background and all.
정신없이 일로
As I kept working like a busy bee, I got a house in a decent spot and met a so-called soulmate. She was such a tough woman.
그 사람의 등
When I looked at her back, I felt the comfort of finding a place to belong to. Something I couldn't even feel even when I bought my house. Damn. Motherfucker.
그 녀석 눈에 좀
I made so many attempts to try and catch her attention. Oh, and I'm dragging on too long.
됐어.
It's fine.
계속해.
Please continue.
그래도 일이 일인지라 말을 붙일
I
기회가
did get a bunch of opportunities to see her since we're in the same industry. Damn.
참고로 내 아내는
My wife was a
급의 해결사였어.
pretty highly graded fixer, by the way.
하고 한게 아니야.
She was dependable for a reason.
아무튼 정말 많은
Anyway,
끝
countless ups and downs later,
결혼을 했어.
we tied the knot.
간단하게 말했지만
I put it simply here, but the heartache I felt in those twists and turns was real, you know.
서로 악착같이
Both of us had piled up a hefty amount of money from working like dogs, so we decided to quit being fixers for a while and spend a peaceful time together.
조금 진부한
This part is kind of corny, but happy is the only word to describe how I felt, really.
유일하게
I was alone my whole life and finally had someone to rely on.
서로의 고민이
All we had to worry about was what to have for lunch, where to take a stroll in the evening, what to name our child and stuff.
어떤 이름을 붙여주는 게 좋을까 정도밖에 없었지. 그런데 어느 날
And one day,
친구로부터
I got an urgent call from a friend asking me to do a request far away from home.
여기서부터
You can probably guess where this is going by now.
별로 큰
The job wasn't a huge deal and the pay was alright, so I decided to take it. The lady who lived with me said okay, too.
아내는 파전을 정말
I was dispatched to a district famous for Pageant, which was my wife's favorite food. I could almost see her mouth water with the thought of eating it when she sent me off.
난그 기대에 부응하기 위해
To live up to my better half's expectations, I purchased a stasis preservation box from UCorp to present her with a warm pajon that's just straight from the kitchen.
그런데 와보니
But a huge incident occurred in my home district while I was away. The house collapsed, and my wife died along with our child she was still pregnant with. Oh, well, fuck. Can we not? I was just... I knew... Oh. Why? Why? Listen, Roland, I hope you're not bullshitting me, is all I'm gonna say. I feel bad for you, but you better not have made up this sob story, because I feel like you're slimy enough that you might. Fuck. This is one thing I despise. I despise. Happy marriages should stay fucking happy. I don't give a fuck.
난 한동안 펑펑 울며 세상과 도시를 저주했지.
I cried for a long while, cursing this world and the city.
왜 내가
I writhed and struggled, trying to earn this happiness, so why does it have to slip out of my hands so easily?
자,
Alright, that's the end of my story.
이런 일은
This kind of stuff can happen to anyone in the city.
견딜 수 있는.
It's only a matter of endurance.
넌 견딜 수 있었고?
And you could endure the trial?
내 나름대로 매듭 지으려는 중.
I'm trying to settle it on my own terms.
두 번째로 놀랐던 일은 뭐야?
What was the second most surprising thing for you, by the way?
어?
Oh. Oh. That working here suits me better than I thought, I guess. I'm saving the biggest surprise for the last. But no fun to spoil everything at once, is it?
어련하실까?
Fine then. I'll leave you with sorting the rest of the books. You can now transfer passive abilities. Through passive attribution, you can slot the passive abilities of one key page into another. You can check the list of key pages that possess the passive abilities of other key pages from attribution, known as enhanced pages, and see a list of key pages that are currently attributed to others. Simply click on the list of passive abilities to open the passive attribution pop-up menu. Each passive ability has a cost, and key pages have a cost threshold along with a max quantity that limits how many passive abilities can be equipped at the same time. Also, no more than one of the same passive ability can be equipped at once. Okay. Okay, that was enough, I think. Why did it have to end on fucking that sad note? I'm upset. I'm genuinely upset. What the fuck? Library grade must reach 20. Why did I have to end on that, of all fucking things? Ah, it seems outside is a fucking storm right now, so yeah. I think perfect time for me to stop. It was 4 hours, we progressed through a pretty good chunk of story, a lot of actual dialogue and whatnot. And I haven't lost a fight once, so hell yeah. But yeah. I think this is a good time to stop. So yeah, thank you everyone for dropping by. Thank you, Endless. It's still so weird. Info for the next Library of Ruina stream. The outer invitations are considered to be easier than the inner ones. Got it, so I'm going for the inner ones first. Got it, thank you. But yeah, thank you, Endless. Thank you, Depressed Calculator, for dropping by. Thank you, Gebera, for following. Just out of nowhere. And thank you, Grim. Thank you, Pali, for dropping by. Thank you all. You're all wonderful. Love you all. Hope to see you again soonish, whenever that happens. I don't know when I'm gonna play Library again. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I still need to do floor 15 run soon. But yeah, been fun. I hate the fact that we ended on a sad note with the story, but it is what it is. But yeah. Alright, thank you, and yeah. Hope to see you again soon, very soon. Good night, good luck, whatever the fuck. Bye bye.